Hello everybody, welcome to this week's stream. Thanks for coming, Ivan. The Monday stream was unfortunately it didn't happen because I suffered this entire area suffered some sort of a power outage due to the winds. We can hear. Yeah, well, hopefully you can hear me. All right. So yeah, let's go. Oops, once again. Here we go. So this is Planescape Torment. Alright, so that was the intro. The intro's not finished yet, but yeah, it's a bit of a glimpse of what this guy's been through. Yeah, so Monday there was a lot of wind, unfortunately. I think maybe it was like a fourth strongest storm or something, windstorm that the region has experienced. It's not like hurricane or anything like that, but then it was pretty windy, that's for sure. Yeah, so the power was out until like 9 or something, 9 p.m. So I wasn't able to do the stream. And my data was out too for some reason. I did exit my phone data, so I couldn't really send a message or post a message. So sorry about that. We're waiting for Planescape Torment here. I tried a bit of this game after the Vampires Masquerade stream, or the game has been finished. And yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool, but then I wasn't able to really get the resolution right. So I went back and then downloaded all these different mods for this game. Then there are tons of mods for this game. That allows you to play in 720p and all that, and has a nicer interface and the readable font, so I don't have to read out everything. But then this game supposedly has the best game ever written for PC gaming. I don't know whether it's true, but yeah, certainly there's a lot of writing, so I guess that's maybe where it comes from. I guess maybe it's quality and quantity. A lot of walls of text. I think recent games that lay a claim to become a bit of a spiritual predecessor to this game is called I think it's called the Disco Elysium. That game probably mentioned not the developers themselves. It was mentioned along with this game as being the narrative standout in RPG. Yeah, so yeah, Planescape Torment. I think I played this once. I don't really remember a lot of it. Just that your character is a guy who is basically immortal. I think that is more or less a given. It's not a spoiler. I think last stream also this guy was I played him rather haphazardly until this guy bent his hand, but then he basically returns to the starting point as if it's a log light or something. So you can just continue on with the game, and I think you retain certain part of the progress you made with the original character, even if you die. But then yeah, you start over, and then it's basically Yeah, I'd like to try maybe if I die, the other characters remember me. I don't know whether that's true, but who knows. One other effect of installing mods is that I cannot really load the save game. The save game always crashes, so I need to start new life. I don't know whether you can see the high A tier writing. Yes, that's right. Fail Pensu. Supposedly very good writing. Very good writing and thoughtful quest. So this is D&D, but then there is some Planescape, I guess, which is a offshoot of D&D, because you can see strength, wisdom, and all that. And I checked a little bit of what to expect from this game, and then they expect me. Well, they have a bit of a template going, recommended template for this character. You know, which particular archetype is going to have the easiest time. And the thing is, they actually recommend you to raise wisdom a lot. And wisdom is often the stat that I really ignored a lot during my short stint with D&D games. Yeah, Lord Sarian, you also mentioned wisdom. I was not so sure why, but then, yeah, okay, I guess I should raise wisdom. Effect XP, oh, okay, I see. Experience bonus, okay, here we go. Maybe I can raise it to maybe 17. This is like heroic proportions. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's as if there's really nothing. There was nothing really going on the couple of days. I mean, there was like a storm, but then it's kind of weird. There was no rain, but then just a lot of wind. I guess it blew all the rain clouds away. That's for sure. And also, intelligence is very important too in this game. Pretty sure. Yeah, reasoning, deductive skills, high intelligence helps you regain memories faster, which will give you dialogue options, which is very important in this game. More things to read out aloud. And your mage skills. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Hope you're okay too. Also, to hit AC, you want negative. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce that. I usually pronounce it as a taco because it reminds me of taco, which is a delicious food. Well, mage is fine. I mean, I did play a bit of a mage character in Bloodlines too, so why not? I guess this, yeah, I bet probably I can play some wizard, and wisdom might be also rather important there because you get maybe like one more slot or something in your spell slot. Ability score represent your memory, reasoning, and high deductive skills. Memory is faster. Okay. How about Dex? I think what was it Pavel advised me to raise Dex to 13 to get around certain situations. Yeah, you did. You mentioned in passing, and then it was in the back of my mind, and I decided to give it a whirl. I didn't know that I had this game. I was thinking maybe I had the extended edition or something, and I just had the original, so I wasn't too sure whether I can play it. But apparently, this game runs fine. This game runs fine in different resolutions. Thank goodness for the modders. And where's my Thaco? Thaco. I don't know. Here's my probably dumb stat, or is it constitution? This looks pretty good. Bottom left. Oh, here you go. Yeah, Thaco. Hit point, armor class. Harder it is for your enemies to hit you. 10. Okay. I guess 10 is alright, but I'm not so sure. What does change? What changes this armor class? I don't know, strength? No. I guess it doesn't really change anything. So you can't change your name because you're nameless one. I wonder if this guy learns his name. Maybe it was like Bobby or something. Hey Bobby! Equipment? Oh yeah. Equipment increases armor class. Okay, so it starts with 10. But you want to get it as high as possible to lower the Thaco, I think. And look at this beautiful 720p graphics. It's beautiful. The interface is also pretty good. And look at that.
playing corpse you put in the blinds?
Alright, just a second, guys.
I thought you were a debtor for sure.
Seems to interfere. The chat is interfering with the, unfortunately, the dialog box. I need to be right back and then try to change it. Sorry about that. Very old school RPG, yes. It's very old school. Maybe it's like 3rd edition or something. Yeah. Alright, maybe I can just show a bit of my desktop. Let's see, chat. Here we go. Let's increase it. Let's move it up here. Here we go. Alright. I have some other games I was thinking about playing. Like, Known List Forever. Yeah. The music's great. I can definitely hear the main title playing, and then I'm a bit of a sucker for music. It seems like. I did like the music that was in Bloodlines too. Hey, perfect. Oh, 2nd edition. Wow, it's really, really old. I see. So this floating skeleton, who is chaotic good for some reason. Decent case for everything else too. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's a great writing, and then I think there's a mod that actually corrects the spelling in this great game too. So I guess it's even better. I think I installed the spelling mod or something that corrects some grammatical errors or spelling errors. So this guy asks, "Who are you?" to this floating skull. And who am I? How about you start? Who are you? And you can keep like interrogating him. You can push him as you first skull, as if I mean, I don't know why he would do that, but you can see a little bit about jawing back and forth. Yeah, and ask you second. What's your name? You first skull. It's the last time I ask. Oh, how do you say it? You're tighter than a whip rope. Alright, I be the nice guy here. Name's Morte. Who are you? I don't know, I can't remember. That was pretty funny. Okay, thank you, Lord Sarian. You can remember your name well. Next time you spend the night in this burg, go easy on the Bob. Name's Morte. I'm trapped here too. Trapped? Yeah, since you haven't had time to get your legs wet, here's a chant. I've tried all the doors and this room is locked tighter than a chastity belt. Locked in where? Where's this place? It's called the mortuary. Hey, Morte Mortuary. Sounds like his home. It's a big black structure with all the architectural charm of a pregnant spider. The mortuary? What, am I dead? Not from where I'm standing. You got scars aplenty though. Looks like some Berg painted you with a knife. All the more reason to give this place a laugh before whoever carved you up comes back to finish the job. Scars, how bad are they? Well, the carvings on your chest aren't too bad, but the ones on your back, you got backstabbed. Morte pauses. Hey, it looks like you got a whole tattoo gallery in your back, Chief. Spells have something. That is on my back. What do they say? It looks like you come with directions. Morte clears his throat. Let's see, it starts with, I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of Styx wash, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal that will shed some light on the dark of the matter. Barrett can fill you in on the rest of the chant if he's not in the dead book already. Barrett, does he say anything else? Yeah, there's a bit more, Morte pauses. Let's see, it goes on. Don't lose the journal or we'll be up the sticks again. And whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are or what happens to you, or they put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium, which is here. So what I tell you, read the journal, then find Ferret. So read the journal, then find Ferret. But I don't have the journal. No wonder my back hurts, there's a damn novel written there. As for the journal, I'm supposed to have it with me. Was there one with me while I was lying here? No, you were stripped to the skins when you arrived here. Besides, looks like you got enough of a journal penned on your body. What about Ferret? Do you know him? Nobody I know, but then again, I don't know many people. Still, some Verks got to know where to find Ferret. Once we get out of here, that is. How do we get out of here? Well, all the doors are locked, so we need a key. Chances are one of the walking corpses in this room has it. Walking corpses. Yeah, the mortuary keepers use dead bodies as cheap labor. The corpses are dumb as stones, but they are harmless and won't attack you unless you attack first. Is there some other way I don't want to kill them for just a key? What, you think it's going to hurt their feelings? They're dead. But if you want a bright side to this, if you kill them, at least they have a rest before their keepers raise them up to work again. That's true. You played 18 times. Wow, that's amazing. 18 times. Wow, must be a really good game. Well, alright, I take one of them down and get the key. Well, before you do that, arm yourself first. I think there's a scalpel on one of the shelves around here. You can search. Basically, click and point and click affair. Alright, I look for one. One last thing, those corpses are as slow as molasses, but getting punched by one of them is like being kissed by a battering ram. They start getting on edge and you remember you can run, and they can't. Use it to keep some distance if you need to recover. Alright, thanks in advance, and let's save. So these two save files are not going to work, unfortunately, because I install mod and then it crashes. And then you can see it's pretty... Yeah, I mean the characters are actually larger than I found or remembered. I think Baldur's Gate 2 has smaller characters, smaller sprites, that is. You can double click here for just transferring the items. You can run with the shift as the tutorial told you, and you can read about some of the environment. Do check everything? Okay, I try to check everything, and this corpse looks like someone turned it inside out. You can actually interact with this corpse, I guess, in a way. Initiate dialogue. I cannot really initiate dialogue with this one. Okay, so I can initiate dialogue with this, for example, and then and if you escape, it does it automatically. This corpse stops and stares blankly at you as you approach. The number 782 is carved into his whole forehead, and his lips have been stitched closed. The faint smell of formaldehyde emanates from the body. You can try to talk with this guy, but I think Vorte is gonna interject. This looks like the lucky petitioner here, Chief. Look, he's got the key there in his hand. Man, that's pretty good awareness. It's like perception in Fallout games. Click for more. The corpse looks like the one with the key. It is holding it tightly in its left hand. Its thumb and forefinger locked around it in a death grip. It looks like you need to hack the corpse's hand off to free the key. Alright, let's leave the corpse in peace and then get the scalpel. They can also toggle the game to allow you to run every time. There's a scalpel. Whoa, that's a zombie. I don't think he's gonna attack me though. Alright, you found the scalpel. Now go get those corpses and don't worry, stay back and provide valuable tactical advice. Maybe you could help me, Morte. I will be helping you. Good advice is hard to come by. I meant help in attacking the corpse. Me, I'm a romantic, not a soldier. I just get in the way. When I attack this corpse, you better be right there with me, or you'll be the next thing that I plunge this scalpel in. He does have eyes. He has this shifty eyes. Alright, I'll help you. I'm glad we understand each other. But you can still make him attack using direct control, I think. So this door is the door I need to unlock.
I'm gone.
Let's try to check everything.
I'm gone.
This one can try to talk, but then yeah, the skin along its forehead has peeled back, revealing its chalk white skull. Somebody has chosen number 569. They're all unique into the exposed bone. Chief, they can hear you, right? They're dead, but you're dead, and you're talking to me, so you can ask. You can get more information from this guy. Yeah, but I'm special. That couldn't kill my jest for life. These corpses here, Martin rolls his eyes. They probably didn't have much personality to begin with. I see. Look, Chief, watching you trying to swap the chant with these corpses isn't doing much for my morale. Let's leave the corpse talk for the barmies, alright? Alright, let's go. So, I think I need to get the key from this zombie who was holding it in his death grip. And my alignment actually shifts with my actions. Wow, okay, I see. That's pretty cool. So it does matter what you do. Or maybe it also changes according to how you talk to NPCs. I'm not so sure though. So yeah, so looks like you're not long for this one. It's basically kill him to get the key, unfortunately. Okay. So Morte also works to help me here, and then I lost like one single hit point, so no problem. Alright, got the key.
Done. All right.
Good job. Check the rest of the room. Does tap work? Tap doesn't work, right? Usually a tap in RPGs sometimes reveal, I think in Diablo, reveals the items on the ground or interactable doors and other things in the environment. Some advice, Chief. I keep it quiet from here on. Don't need to put any more corpses in the dead book than necessary, especially the femmes. Plus, killing them might draw the caretakers here. I think you mentioned it before. Who are these caretakers? They call themselves a dustman. You can't miss them. They have an obsession with black and rigor mortis of the face. They're an adult bunch of ghoulish death worshippers. They believe everything should die, sooner better than later. I'm confused. Why do these dustmen carry fire escape? Aren't you listening? I say the Dusties believe everybody's got to die sooner better than later. You think the corpses you've seen are happier in the dead book than out of it? Evil art. Okay. Alt. Okay. Yeah, so this game also has the hotkey. That's cool. The corpses I've seen here, where did they all come from? That visits the plains every day, Chief. These shamblers are all that's left of the poor souls who sold their bodies to the caretakers after death. So they sold their bodies to the caretakers, and yeah, I think there was one guy at the bar or something that the Dustmen run, where they were trying to solicit their services and trying to force me to sign a contract. I guess they give you money though that you can spend, but then you gotta give up your body after you die. Before you said something about making sure I didn't kill any female corpses. Why? Are you serious? Look, Chief, these dead chits are the last chance for a couple of hardy bastards like us. We need to be chivalrous. No hacking them up for keys, no lopping their limbs off, things like that. Last chance, what are you talking about? Chief, they're dead. We are dead. See where I'm going? Eh? No, I don't actually. Chief, you already got an opening line with these limping ladies. We've all died at least once. We've something to talk about. They all appreciate men with our kind of death experience. Wait, don't you say that I'm not dead? Alright, you might not be dead, but I am. And from where I'm standing, I don't mind sharing a coffin with some of these fine, sinewy cadavers I see here. Ortiz starts clacking his teeth as if in anticipation. Of course, the caretakers will have to part with them first, and that's not likely. Man, Morte has some chaotic energy to him. Smoldering Corpse Bar, yes, that's the bar I need to go. And I did go there last stream. But then I had to start again due to the modding. Alright, I ask you. Second, if you're half as forgetful as you seem to be, start writing stuff down whenever you come across something that might be important. Jot it down so you don't forget. Maybe I can add more entries to my body. And if I had a journal I supposed to have with me, I'd do that. Start with the new one, then, Chief. No loss. There's plenty of parchment and ink around here to last you. Alright, it couldn't hurt. I make a new one then. Yeah, he gives some very salient advice. Use it to keep track of your movements. If you ever start to get cloudy on important things like who you are, I think probably describes myself too. Or more importantly, who I am, use it to refresh your memory. Alright, I got it.
My journal.
Yeah, so he already got a journal.
I'm gone.
Yes, and I think... yeah, let's check. Alt. Heal 1, so you do heal slowly.
Done.
Very cool. So you can talk to all these zombies. I mean, these are the ladies, I guess. Lady zombies. The left side of this woman's face looks as if it was keyed with a club. Oh my gosh. And her flesh sags and bruised, swollen clumps over her ruined skull. The number 626 has been stitched onto the corpse. Right cheek just below the eye. I guess Morte is not gonna prefer this lady. Try to talk with everyone? Okay, sure, even the zombies. Ah, nasty wound you got there. The corpse continues to stare at you with its one good eye. Very well then. You see the way she was looking at me, huh? You see that? The way she was swallowing the curve of my occipital bone? I guess he doesn't mind the half-face zombie lady. What are you talking about? Wow, are you blind? She was cutting me out. It was shameless the way she wanted me. Wanted you to go away, maybe? She was obviously too distracted by me to pay attention to some stupid bobbing head with a big mouth. You? Yeah, right. Trust me, Chich beyond the grave don't care about all their physicality, and I've got a body, and I'm all scarred and tough looking. They want guys with spirit. That's me, Chief. You? Corpses like you are as common as copper. Never rotate, let's go.
I'm gone.
Orte is a very talkative sort. The shambling corpse gazes at you with vacant eyes. Her skin is paper thin, almost wispy. It's like someone draped a sheet of cobwebs across her frame. The number 594 has been scratched onto her forehead with a charcoal pencil. So, do anything later? Following Vorte's lead. Yeah, my throat is now getting a bit parched. This is not good news, folks. Maybe I ate something too salty. The corpse continues to stare at you. Very well then.
So wanna lie in her coffin.
Oh my goodness. Stop. Stop with this necrophilia talk. This corpse is stumbling along a triangular path. Once it reaches one of the corners of the triangle, it pauses, then turns and staggers towards the next corner. It has 965 tattooed on the side of its skull. As you approach, it halts and stares at you. It looks like someone forgot to tell this saw to stop walking the rule of 3. What do you mean? These corpses don't have much left in the attic, so they can't do more than one task at a time. When they're told to do something, they keep doing it until someone tells them to stop. This poor saw probably finished some task and they forgot to tell him. Who gives them their commands? Either one of the caretakers here or else whatever necromancer raised them out of the dead book. Oh, I spotted a grammatical error. Probably one of the caretakers here. They're the ones who need the cheap labor after all. I see. What was that you said before about the rule of 3?
Updated my journal.
Oh, journal entry. Well, the rule of 3 is one of those laws about the planes, about things tending to happen in threes, or everything's composed of 3 parts, or there's always 3 choices, and so on and so forth. Looks like you have hold much faith in it. It's a lot of wash, if you ask me. There's 3 choices. You look for a number, any number, and try to attach some great meaning to it, you're going to find plenty of coincidences. I see. Before you say something, put this corpse to task. Then forgot to tell them to stop. Okay, I see. This is a bit of a loop. I wanted to examine this zombie a bit more. This corpse is lumbering along a triangular path. And then I just live in peace. Okay. Yes, I'm just talking to zombies. Maybe I can talk to some with some shred of personality to it. Okay, no more descriptions.
I'm gone. All right.
This corpse is shuffling from slab to slab, bandaging the corpses lying there, so he's doing something. The number 396 is carved into his left temple. And his lips are stitched closed. You notice the corpse is carrying a roll of bandages in its hand. The bandages look usable. Mind if I borrow those bandages? The corpse continues to stare at you. Try and take the bandages from the zombie and he's gonna fight, right? You sneak your hand out and take the roll of bandages from the corpse's hand. The corpse doesn't even seem to notice it. It continues going through the motions of bandaging the bodies. I think this is a check for your dexterity. So if you had lower dex, then you might have failed or even caused the combat to happen. Or maybe just fail. Sorry about taking those bandages from you, just that I need them more than the bodies here. The corpse continues to stare at you. Okay, so I got some bandages. As you can see, I got one. No, stack it. And this is pretty cool actually. Unfortunately, the chat screen is covering the maximum hit points and the armor class. The number 1201 has been inked on the forehead of this corpse, and the ink has run down its eyes, cheeks, and jaw. As you follow the ink tears down the corpse's face, you notice it has run into the stitching, sealing the corpse's lips, and has caught on what looks like the corner of a note stuck in the corpse's mouth. Try and pull the note out. The note has mingled with the ichor in the zombie's mouth. If you try to pull the paper out through the cross stitches, it will tear the paper to shreds. Hacking the corpse to get at it looks like it will destroy the note. You need to find a delicate way to remove the stitches before removing the note. Okay, alright, so another contextual dialogue option to do some action here. Use a scalpel to cut through the stitches. Oh my goodness, experience points. That is a part of dialogue, folks. It deftly slides through the stitches, sealing the corpse's mouth, and the jaw sags open. You carefully pull the note from the corpse's mouth, and despite the condition of the paper, the writing on it still appears legible. Okay, so you need to right-click on them to bring up their information. Okay, right, do the course in peace. Yeah, it seems like I already got 250, which is maybe like 1/5 of the way to next level. Pretty cool. Look at this zombie caught in the animation. All right, so let's read about what this note contained. This is a foul-smelling note retrieved from the mouth of one of the mortuary zombies. It was when it was sewn into the corpse's mouth by accident. Despite this condition, the writing is legible. Please, to whatever dustman reads this, I beg of you. I know of my legal obligation under the terms of the death contract, but I'm prepared to offer more. And my signing fee if you will cremate my body rather than raising it. I have arranged for this note to be left with my body upon my death. If reading this, then please use this note as instructed and accept the result in exchange for my contracted duty. Let my contract number serve as a key. It looks like the course was too late to prevent the raising, but you notice that beneath the writing is a diagram. It looks like directions for folding the parchment in a strange pattern. If you're ever capable of examining an object further or performing an action on the object outside of the world screen, use button will appear for the object on this examine screen. This button allows you to manipulate the item through a dialog screen. If you wish to examine the diagram on this note further, then select the use button below. Eyeball. What? Oh, okay. So you have an eyeball that you can equip. All right. Check out Cyberpunk 2077. Use. Wow. What is this now? This foul-smelling note has a strange-looking diagram inscribed beneath the writing. It looks as if it's instructing you to fold the corners of the note so their points touch the center. There's a series of strange marks on each corner. 1 marks the upper right, 2 marks on the lower right, 3 marks on the lower left, and no marks on the upper left. Okay, so 1 mark on the upper right, 2 marks on the lower right. I guess this is the direction, the order they need to fold this. So 1 mark on the upper right, so let's do that. Upper right, lower right, lower left. Upper right, upper left, lower right, or lower left. You fold the corner inwards so each point touches the center. Okay, I can actually check the previous description. To lower right now, and lower left. Okay, how about this one? Alright, let's start again. This puzzle, yeah, it's a puzzle for sure, dialogue based. Okay, so no marks on the upper left, so let's try that first. Upper right, upper... Okay, let's try again, sorry. So upper left, yeah, upper left. Upper right. And lower right. And lower left. Again, I was wrong. 1 mark on the upper right. I think I tried this before, but this seems like a order of folding the paper. Lower left. 1 2 0 1. Oh, okay. 1 2 0 1. Remember number? Oh yes, yes. Start again. So 1 mark on the upper right. 1201. The 1, upper right. 2, that comes left, lower right. No. Upper right. Oops. Upper right first. And lower right. And 3 marks on the lower left. Lower left. And no marks on the upper left. Okay, let's try this one first. Oh, alright. I just figured it out by randomly choosing different numbers. As you fold the upper right corner back to the center, the lower left corner mirrors the action until all the corners touch the center. You watch for a moment, and the corners of the paper raise up, turning the note into a small four-sided paper pyramid. So, how does this work though? I did guess randomly to be able to make the pyramid. It was, yeah, so lower, I don't know. I don't know. I guess at this point I just move forward. Why is 0? The marks tell you the numbers. The marks. 1, 2, 3 in 0, right? 1, 2, 3, 0. Yeah, yeah. So I think I did lower left, then upper left into center, upper right to center. I don't know. So I did upper right first, yes. Yes, upper right. And lower right. Yep. And upper left. Yes. No marks. So 0 is upper left. I guess that's why I just chose this. But I'm pretty sure I got it wrong though. Upper right and then upper right. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's go. Another 250 experience points. Nice. You peel back the sides of the pyramid and the paper disintegrates to dust. Inside is a small triangle-shaped earring. It catches the light and gleams brightly. What is this earring? Did I get it? I lost the earring? What happened? Where's my earring? 1 mark, 2 mark. Okay. Yeah, I think they try to follow, but I don't know about the 3 marks. You can probably read the walkthrough and then try to get to the bottom of it if I'm really bothered by not being able to solve the puzzle. But I just randomly, hey, here you go, earring. So you can try to identify this. You gotta identify this before using it to full effect, I guess. Unless, or you can just wear it, but then it's not gonna do anything for you. Received this small earring from folding a note in the mouth of one of the walking corpses in the mortuary. It's a beautiful earring, but despite its beauty, all it seems to do is remind you how strange this world we've woken up in is. Some items are magical but require that they be identified before they can be used. If you cannot determine what an item is at first glance, then you may need to take it to someone with higher lore skill than you or your party members. I'd like to identify this item spell. I don't have anything, so yeah, it's just weird. Do I have encumbrance? I don't think so. I don't think there's encumbrance in this game. Okay, so far so good. Yep, leave the corpse. Ah, okay. Sorry about slicing those stitches. I just had to see what was in your mouth. But this guy is the guy who gave the note.
I'm gone.
Unfortunately, he was raised and now serving for eternity in the mortuary. The smell of formaldehyde emanating from this corpse is particularly strong. It smells like it was applied recently, and with good reason. This corpse appears to be in an advanced stage of decay. Her jaw is missing and some of the flesh has slid off her skull, revealing the number. The puzzle? 1072 chiseled into the bone. I think this one's in better days. Porte, how about her? The corpse does not respond to your voice. The fact that it has no jaw may have something to do with it. Either that, or it simply has nothing to say.
Hello, my sweet cadaverous
Morte
beauty.
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Morte just... If it walks and then is of female disposition, jaw or no jaw, I mean, he can basically jaw at her all the time, and then she's going to be a great listener.
Gone. Done.
Okay. And yeah, so there's a really important character here in this mortuary with a lot of dialogue.
I'm gone.
This guy is a scholar. Or the guy who keeps the account of the dead, I guess. This corpse has been completely wrapped up in bandages, like a mummy. Wow. This walking corpse has numbers 1094 carved into its forehead. Its mouth has been sewn tightly shut, and the chemical reek of fresh formaldehyde hangs in an overpowering cloud around it. Despite the pallid sunken features and lifeless milky eyes, it is clear this was once a handsome young man. So, see anything interesting going on? The corpse continues to stare at you. Okay, handsome zombie.
Done.
So this guy is
I'm gone.
Doll. I think there's a CG rendering of this guy in the journal or something. It's pretty cool. This scribe looks very old. Skin is wrinkled and has a slight trace of yellow like old parchment. Charcoal gray eyes lie within an angular face, and a large white beard flows down the front of his robes like a waterfall. His breathing is ragged and irregular, but even his occasional coughing does not slow the scratching of his quill pen. Greetings. Oh, Chief, what are you doing? I was going to speak with this scribe. He might know something about how I got here. Like rattling your bone box with Dusty's should be the last thing. Before Morty can finish his rant, the scribe begins coughing violently. After a moment or two, the coughing spell dies down and the scribe's breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. And we especially shouldn't be swapping the chant with sick Dusties. Come on, let's leave. I mean, you guys are dead. The quicker we give this place the laugh, the better. If a Morty can finish, the scribe's grey eyes flicker to you. The weight of ears hang heavy upon me, restless one. He places down his quill, but I do not yet count deafness on my ailment. You can hear Morty? It always seemed like nobody can hear Morty except for me when I was traveling just outside this mortuary. Restless one, do you know me? Know you? There's a trace of bitterness in the scribe's voice as he speaks. I have never known you, restless one, no more than you have known yourself. He's silent for a moment. For you have forgotten, have you not? Who are you? As always, the question, and the wrong question as always. He bows slightly, but the movement suddenly sends him into a bout of coughing. He pauses for a moment, catches his breath. I am Doll. That question was but the first, Doll. There's much I wish to know. Perhaps you can answer some questions for me, Doll.
Updated my journal.
Alright, cool. Very well. What did you wish to know? So this guy is very accommodating for the nameless one. He calls me Restless One, which could be a name that I once went by or something. But now I'm Nameless One. Why is this place? You are in the mortuary, Restless One. Again, you have come. Before he can finish, Doll breaks into a fit of coughing. After a moment, he calms himself and his breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. This is a waiting room for those about to depart the shadow of this life. Restless One? Restless is as good a term as any. Doll draws a ragged breath. Something keeps you here, does it not? Something that must be resolved. Some passion that must be quenched before you can reach the true death. True death? True death is non-existence, just like final death in Bloodlines. A state devoid of reason or sensation of passion. Doll coughs, then gives a ragged breath, a state of purity. Sounds like oblivion. Why would anyone want that? Is it worse than remaining in this shadow of what life once was? I think not. Shadow of life. Yes, a shadow. You see, Restless One, this life is not real. Your life, my life, they are shadows, flickering of what life once was. This life is where we end up after we die, and here we remain, trapped, caged, until we can achieve the true death. So this plane is a purgatory of sorts in Dungeons and Dragons. What makes you think this life isn't real, or at least you think so? What makes you think this life is real? Look inside yourself. Do you not feel something lacking? Thal shakes his head. This is purgatory. There is only sorrow here, misery, torment. These are not the elements that make up life. They are part of the cage that traps us in this shadow. I think your fatalism has gotten the better of you. Those elements are part of life, but not the whole of it. Okay, now we are discussing some philosophy with Thal. Thal shakes his head. Passions carry weight. They anchor many to this shadow life. As long as one clings to emotion, they'll be continually reborn into this life, forever suffering, never knowing the purity of true death. Man, okay. Kinda reminds me of Elden Ring. Always continually being reborn after death. Okay, so some other questions. Or I can just keep asking about this cycle of rebirth, achieving the true death. Kill your passions. Strip yourself of the need for sensation. When you're truly cleansed, then the cycle of rebirth will end, and you achieve peace. Thal sighs. Sounds like a death rattle in his throat. Past these shells of ours, past the eternal boundary, lies the peace that all souls seek. And ask about eternal boundary. The boundary between the shadow of this life and the true death. Okay. Can go in circles, or I can just ask some other question. Surprising that the journal has not been updated. Can you tell me how to get out of here? Ah, the front gate is the most obvious exit, but they will not let anyone other than Dustman pass. Thal breaks into a ragged cough, then continues. One of the guys by the front gate has a key to it, but it is unlikely he'll open it for you unless you're extremely persuasive. Okay, alright. You know who I am?
Dated my journal.
Here we go. I know scant little of you. I know scant little of you, restless one. I know little more of those that have journeyed with you and who now lie in our keeping. Thal sighs. I ask that you no longer ask others to join with you, restless one. Where you walk, so walks misery. Let your burden be your own. So he has some party members, but they all lie here, which means that they're all dead. Trying to follow this guy. Okay, right. So no more questions about that. I mean, I wouldn't have asked. So who are these guys? Do you remember them? What do you do here? I am a scribe, a cataloger of all the shells that come to the mortuary. Thal coughs again, then takes a deep breath. As long as the stream of corpses flows through the mortuary, I shall remain at my post. Hey, Lord Sarian, thanks so much for coming, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream here so far. And take care, and yeah, goodbye for now. Thanks for coming. Some other questions, and you sound ill. Are you not well? He shakes his head, I guess. I am close now to the true death, restless one. It will not be long before I pass beyond the eternal boundary and find the peace I have been seeking. I tire of this mortal spear. Thal gives a ragged sigh. The plains hold no more wonders for one such as I. But he has seen everything. Okay. Alright, farewell. It's your turn to leave, Thal speaks. Know this, I do not envy you, restless one. To be born as you would be a curse that I could not bear. You must come to terms with it. At some point, your path will return you here. Thal coughs and sound rattling in his throat. It is the way of all the things flesh and bone. Yeah, so I died once, and then I came back to this place. The same slab that I began this game on. Hey, Pavel, yes, can you restart? I had to restart after installing some mods. The mods do not allow the save games to continue. It crashes all the time, so I had to start again. But then this time I talked to zombies and gained some experience. I talked to a zombie who gave out the note that transformed into pyramid, and which also ended up being an earring that I had to identify. Also, I was able to do something to a zombie that gave me 250 experience points, so that's pretty cool. Then press remit again, doll. You know, you talk to the zombie, or try to talk to other creatures. Roar! Yeah, that's right. This gate looks sealed shut. No locks, other means. You're 44 minutes back? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Alright.
I think just starting out and then exploring a bit now. Unlike the last time where I was just rushing through, I create a new character with high wisdom and intelligence, and I guess I'll be playing a mage. More likely. Maybe I should try to keep running. Here we go. This huge corpse, it's a huge corpse, is standing silently in a corner of the room, facing the wall. He looks to have been a heavy-set man in his early years, and judging by the condition of the body, he died only recently. The freshly stitched number on his forehead reads 1664. This corpse looks like it's serving as a librarian, for it is carrying a huge stack of books in its arms. Examine the books. Discord Elysium, yeah, that game, very high accolade. As far as I know, there's no combat system, just the dialogues and how you talk or interact with the characters are done through dialogue boxes, including combat, but it's still very extensively written about as being the spiritual successor. Yeah, not predecessor, successor. I think I mentioned it as a predecessor. The books appear to be old mortuary ledgers, none of them of any particular interest. As you search through the text, however, you notice a loose page folded between two of the books. You're suddenly struck with the feeling that someone tucked it there to hide it. Take the page. The page doesn't look like it belongs with the ledgers, it looks like it belongs in a logbook. The tear is clean, as with a knife, and so you suspect the page was removed on purpose. Read through it. You take a moment to read through the page. It is the list of dead bodies brought to the mortuary and logged in the receiving room. All the entries appear to be recent arrivals. To read notebooks, I need to use it outside of this dialog box. Examine the zombie again. Alright, it was great talking to you, farewell. Of course, he doesn't respond. His lips are stitched. I can read about the log page that was torn out. This ragged page looks like it was cut neatly out of the book. It is written in a tight, cramped script. Yeah, so I mean, it almost now into 16,000. Cool. Or wow. Cause of death, mauling, Abishai, collector talks. 3 commons paid, no positions. So I can probably search for my name here. Ferret. Yeah, here you go, Ferret. So Ferret has been delivering some corpses, it seems like. And there's a guy called Pox too. Maybe I can talk to him. Desiccated corpse. This could be me. Cause of death indeterminable. Age of shell prevents identification. Collector Ferret 3 commons paid. No position stripped. Night marks evident from this section. Indeterminate. Scars now appear to be the cause of death. Shock trauma. Maybe this is what I am. Scar shell. Position logged. First irons. 13 commons. First fist irons. Okay. Middle table receiving room. Yeah, I guess this is what I am. AC value is given by armor plus dex. Okay, so I did increase dex to 13. So I guess my armor class is well served. Desiccated corpse. Okay, this is a long one. Position logged. Knife marks evident from dissection, but the dissection was not thorough enough. Copper earring found lodged in abdomen. Earring has been locked in southeast preparation room. Okay, so I can also get the earring. Preparation room. Have an initiate from the third circle examine it. It has strange markings like those on contracted worker. 79. Okay. As with previous entries, the shells Ferret has brought also show signs of having been prepared. I have asked that Initiate Emmerich launch an investigation into the matter. Furthermore, entry 16,542 is one of Ferret's gang. I have seen that individual before. I would ask Emmerich to pay heed to how the man died. Okay, so it's basically investigation too. It's a bit of a police work done into Ferret. Very interesting, okay. Oh yeah, sure, no problem. You can check it out and this beginning phases and be interesting because I'm trying to explore a bit more and it seems like there's a lot more content to this place than that I missed.
All right.
First time around. I think, I don't know why, but then I feel like walking through this place rather than running through it because there's just so many different things to interact with.
I'm gone.
Most of these are empty, unfortunately, but I guess it's part and parcel of what D&D is all about. Empty chest. All hand-placed items. These heavily stitched corpses are shuffling lazily back and forth between two slabs. The number 506 has been stitched on its forehead, and the side of its neck, and its right arm. In fact, the skin of its splitting corpse has been sewn up with so many stitches, its skin looks like a bizarre street map. Echo starts on 10 and lowered by level ups given which class your character is. Oh, okay, cool. Enchanted weapons give bonus to it. Weapons too? Nice. I thought it was only armor. Or maybe that is for my offensive. Examine the stitches. The stitches encircle the corpse, running from its arms, across its chest, up its neck, and to the damp mass of white hair. As you follow the crossroads of stitches, you notice someone has jammed a needle into the corpse's forehead. The needle is attached to a thread stitching up the side of the skull. You could probably unravel it if you had something to cut the thread. Alright, well, maybe I can try that. Okay, another experience. As you slice the thread neatly with the scalpel, then pluck out the needle, then pull the stitches out. As you do, the skin covering the forehead peels back to reveal the corpse's chalk white skull, where, to your surprise, number 78 has been chiseled. Seems you got two different designations there, corpse. The corpse stares straight ahead, oblivious. Okay, so two different designations. 506 and 78. Mystery. Mystery with the corpse.
Done.
Zombie worker. This corpse 985 has stopped dead in its tracks. Judging from the condition of its left leg, it looks as some sort of tomb rot or corpse mold has eaten through its knee. The corpse is wobbling unsteadily back and forth, trying to keep its balance. Try and help the corpse balance. Yeah, I'm a good guy. Let's get some, I don't know. Let's earn some kudos, or what do you call it, the good guy point. I'd be like, I don't know, neutral good. I think I'm neutral right now, but then I can probably go for neutral good, or I don't think I'd be able lawful good, but yeah, let's go for some more experience points at least. Reach out for the corpse's left arm and help steady it. As you grab its arm, however, the corpse suddenly sways to the right, and you end up tugging the corpse rather than steadying it. Oh no. Oh, Chief, you might not. There's a crack from the corpse's left leg, and the body falls like a dead tree. Its torso strikes the stone flagstones and shatters like a rotten melon, filth and ichor gurgling from the cavity. Okay, I think I made things a lot worse. To your surprise, no one seems to have noticed the corpse's collapse, and even stranger, the left leg remains standing where the body was, as if at attention. After a moment, the leg falls over with a wet thump. Zombie walker. It's probably dead. As you gaze upon the putrefied remains of the corpse, you notice that its left arm seemed intact. It has snapped from the torso during the fall, and it doesn't appear to have been touched by the tomb rot that had spread through the rest of the body. Okay. Wisdom, Intelligence, Dex, and Charisma all 13, Con 14, and Strength 9. Oh, okay. I guess it's more balanced approach, huh? Yeah. I think my Charisma is pretty bad though. My Constitution is also not that great. Strength is where it is, but yeah, I mean, I have really high Wisdom, that's it. I wonder if I could make use of the arm. So, I mean, I do have the arm now.
Alright.
Can I use it as a weapon? Yeah, looks like it's a crushing weapon. This arm snapped clean off corpse 985 when it accidentally toppled. As much as the corpse's knee was rotten clean through, it looks like the combination of the applications of moving fluid and rigor mortis has made this arm almost as hard as wood. If you needed to, you could either use it to shake someone's hand from a distance or use it to bash their skull in. Yeah, let's use that. Look at that, yeah. It has a club in it. Cool. Comes from dialogue requirements at the start of the game. Oh, okay, I see. So you need some of the more balanced approach in order to get all the dialogue options. It's pretty interesting. I guess if you want to get all the dialogue options without having to play through a game, then definitely go for the 13 in all wisdom, intelligence, dex, and charisma. I think I already talked to this guy. Oh, actually not. This is a new guy called 257. The eyes of this corpse are set close together, and the eyeballs themselves are slightly askew. One faces to the left and the other to the right. You can barely make out the number 257 traced into its bruised forehead. Looks like the corpse has taken several blows to the head, making the number difficult to read. Don't you get dizzy with your eyeballs facing like that? There's no flicker of understanding in the corpse's eyes. They stare silently up to the left and right.
All right.
Alright, so this is pretty funny. Okay, so let's talk to or try to examine Avine. Hey, Avine. You see a slight young woman with pale features. The sunken flesh around her cheeks and neck makes her appear as if she's starving. She seems intent on dissecting the corpse in front of her, prodding the chest with the finger. Greetings. The woman does not respond. She seems too intent on the body in front of her. As you watch her work, you suddenly notice her hands. Her fingers are talons. They're darting in and out of the corpse's chest cavity like knives removing organs. What's wrong with your hands? Goodness. The woman makes no response.
Updated my journal.
She's a tiefling, chief. They got fiend blood in their veins, usually caused some ancestor of theirs. Share knickers with one demon on another. Makes some of them addled in the head and addled looking too. Let the woman get her attention. The woman jumps and whips around to face you. Her eyes are rotting yellow with small orange dots for pupils. As she sees you, her expression changes from surprised irritation and she frowns at you. Greetings. She doesn't seem to have heard you. She leans forward, squinting as if she can't quite make you out. Whatever is wrong with her eyes must make her terribly nearsighted. She's clacked her talon fingers together, then makes a strange motion with her hands. Find thread and embalming juice. Bring here to Avine. Go, go, go. Alright, so I have a quest now. What's wrong with your hands? Alright, I have some questions first. She turns away. She makes no sign that she heard you. I think the Dusty Chief might be a bit short of hearing, Chief. Let's lay off, shall we? All checks in mortuary are 13, I see. Including strength, but it's intimidation check, and that is something that you stay away from, okay. Yeah, so this time I prodded a bit more, and then is able to now get a first quest. First time for everything. I guess it's accessible by Q, right? Oh, actually, quick save. Okay, Q is quick save. I'm learning the hotkeys as I go. I think it's journal. Here we go. Haha. Find ferret. Find your missing journal. Fetch embalming fluid and needle for Avine. Alright, so I need to find it. There must be some around the mortuary. Yeah. I didn't complete any quest. First of many. Need to search high and low.
Done.
Yeah, every receptacle or desk or slab, I have to search for it.
I'm gone.
Maybe this guy has it too. Maybe this guy, I think, is the costumed guy, acts as if he's a zombie. The shambling corpse gazes at you with vacant eyes. Number 821 is carved into its forehead and his lips have been stitched closed. The faint smell of formaldehyde emanates from the body. Okay, so this guy might not be the guy who's hiding, or he is masquerading as a zombie. So, see anything interesting going on? As you address, the zombie blinks. And so, okay, so this guy is actually the costume guy. He blinks in surprise. Hey, what? You're not a zombie. Who are you?
Updated my journal.
The zombie is trying to respond behind stitched lips. Wow, he went to the lengths of trying to disguise himself as one because he stitched his lips. The peculiar half frightened, half angry expression. Who are you? What you want? I'm looking for a way out of here. Can you help me? Who are you? The zombie doesn't seem to have heard you. He looks you up and down for a few moments and frowns. What do you do here? His eyes narrow suspiciously. You spy on Dusties? I'm not a spy. I got sealed in here by accident. Can you help me out? He's silent for a moment, then nods slightly, as if in understanding. Why should I help you? Why should I help you? Because I need your help. The zombie gives a half sneer. Everybody needs something, but nobody gives anything. You give me something, maybe I help. What is it you need? You need to get a key for me. One iron key to Embalmer's rum. Okay. Tab. Oh yeah, it's not enhanced edition. I installed mod for this, and maybe there's a hotkey for highlighting the items on the ground or any interactable object. But I tried both tab and alt and it didn't really highlight. I can go into the options and see whether they have one with the mod. Alright, where is this key? Dusty Chit has it. He points at his eye. She has yellow eyes. Okay, so he's talking about Avine. He then makes a motion with his hands that reminds you of a pair cutting shears. Blaze on her fingers. A dustman woman with yellow eyes and blaze on her fingers. I already met her in the embalming room. Hold on, I'll be back with the key shortly. So I guess I might have to pry it out of her dead cold talons if I want to get it directly from her. This dustman woman sounds really attractive. Are you sure you don't want me to introduce the two of you?
Updated my journal.
The zombie screamed at you. If you caught, don't say nothing about me. We got you in your sleep. I get your damn key, but you at best watch your threat. You hear me?
Done.
Hey Liz, welcome. More accent just as it's written in the game. I don't know what exactly the accent would be for the zombie, but I try my best. I think the dialogues are written in a way that helps me quite a lot in trying to find a voice for these characters. I can go back to Ivy and then just examine whether she has a key on her, or ask her about the key or something. Watch her study the motions of her hands. Tap her, get her attention. Okay.
Updated my journal.
As you study the motion of Ivin's hands, you feel a prickling along your scalp. And then suddenly you find your vision swimming, blurring until... Uh-oh. What's happening? You're standing in front of a freshly slain corpse, rigor mortis making a mockery of its smile. The number 42 has been stitched onto its scalp. The zombie is lying on a slab and you have just finished stitching up its chest. You have placed something inside, something that may prove useful if you come this way again. So he's remembering his past lives. Wow. Try a lower voice. Yeah, I can probably do that for the zombies. Echo, keep this thing safe and wait for my return. So, number 42. Memory of your voice is an echo. Got some experience points too. Strange and hollow to ears. You cross your arms in front of your chest, and to your surprise, the corpse does too. After a moment, its hands fall back to its sides. As it does, the vision fades, until you are watching Avin's hands make their stitching motions once more. You have regained a memory. Memories can give you additional experience points, skills, and may even lead you to gain something else of value later on. I need to keep track of zombie number 42, huh? Interesting. Alright. Tap her, get her attention. So yeah, she basically says to get the fluid and the thread or something, and then I can ask her about the key. Wait a minute, you make the motion of a key turning with your hand. I need an embalming key. Do you have one? She leans forward, looks at your hand motions, then sniffs. Her hand darts into her robe, then emerges a key hanging from her wicked sharp index finger. She flicks it into your hand. Bring back when done. Go, go. Okay.
Updated my journal.
Alright, yeah.
Done.
And yes, lots of hugs.
Done.
Hugs you too.
Alright.
Oh, nice. Good job. Congrats, Pavel. Board game developer. Nice, nice.
I'm gone. Alright.
Awesome. Please tell us about the game. As you're involved in the making of one. Nice to see that. So I got the key for this zombie. It's now called False Zombie. You're amazed at the man's disguise. His breathing is so subdued you can barely see it. Greetings. The zombie quickly glances around to see if anyone's watching, then turns to face you. What? Here's the embalming room key you wanted. The zombie's eyes widen and he snatches the key from your hand. He turns it over, nodding all the while. Good, good. Now, how do I get out of here?
Updated my journal.
The zombie grunts. You can escape through the portals. Portals? He waves his hands. Poof! Portals? What portals? Portals. The zombie waves around the area. Portals everywhere. Can you show me one of these portals? The zombie nods. You want out? Go to the arch on first floor. Dirty with rum. Northwest room. You need the finger bone shape of crook. He holds up his finger, then bend into crook. When you have key, go to arch. Jump to secret crypt and can escape from here. Secret escape route, he nods eagerly. You can rest there. Paper zombie? Yes, I think so. 1201? Yes, I think so. Yes, I did a little bit of quiz. And I think I got an earring out of it. Yes, and didn't identify it though, so I need to do that later. Either from a scroll or spell. Crooked finger bone. Where am I going to find one of those?
Updated my journal.
He shrugs. Must be one around somewhere. Looks in storage rooms on upper floor. Maybe there. Okay, so he recounts all the information that has been relayed, so as to help the players too. Very well. I check upstairs for this crooked finger bone, then head to the first floor to one of the arches in the northwest room. Got it. I think I forget that detail though,
Right.
but who knows? I mean, maybe I
I'm gone.
remember miraculously just like I solved that paper puzzle. Someone has inserted a tube into the corpse's leg. The tube is attached to a strange clicking machine. Alright, let's check the machine. And here we go. Embalming fluid. So the first quest, so far it might not be as hard.
Alright.
Maybe the required items will be just on this floor too.
Done. Done.
You can quickly access it and then get
Locked.
those. Oh, locked. Alright, so it needs a key.
Alright.
Must contain something
Locked.
interesting. Okay, right. And you also can see the map here. You can also add a note, which is pretty
Locked.
cool. I need a key.
Alright.
Let's also check here. Wait, another one. So aside from fulfilling the quest, what does this do? You can actually throw this as if a grenade, I guess. Or maybe not. Actually, this is not a grenade, but it's something that you can actually put on yourself. Plus 2 to 8 to hit points. I don't know what this contains, but supposedly it heals you, also protects you. Wow. Maybe they should sell it as a Powerade or something, or energy drink. Quick save. Embalming is healing, but only for Nameless One and Mortal. Okay, sounds reasonable. That makes sense. Perfect sense. Tooltip delay and difficulty is just normal. I'm playing on normal. Normal difficulty. Gore is on, I guess. Dether always. Alright, there's some more options available now that I install some mods. Keyboard mappings. Here we go. Look at that. Very extensive. Is there one for highlighting items on the ground? I don't think so. This is not extended edition or enhanced edition. Location. Okay. Blindness, Tongue of Flame. Okay, so this is all the mage spells I can hotkey. Very nice. Raise dead special abilities. I think Nameless One can raise dead for his party members. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's really unfortunate to hear that, Pavel. Hmm. All right. So Yeah, it's sorry to hear that. Third floor. So we are going up.
Done.
I guess I also did go up last time as well. And this is a crematorium, and this is a charm. What does it do? It's a charm that you can wear or keep in your inventory. The piece of charcoal is a charred bone of fragment some creature, perhaps a finger, bone, or talon. Okay, so this could be a crooked finger. I don't see any crookedness, so that this might be a different one. Various symbols have been scratched onto its surface. The scratchings are so faint you almost miss them. This charcoal charm temporarily protects the user against flames in extreme heat. To use a charm, the charred bone is snapped and both halves are ground into powder. Then the charcoal dust is rubbed over the heart of the user. So this one-time use thing. You can use this, I guess, here as a quick item area. So I guess I can access it by this. Right click and then say select item, and then you can select it from here. So it's pretty convenient.
I'm gone.
I'm gonna save here.
All right.
New level, so alright. Let's talk to the skeleton worker, not zombie anymore. I guess it's going to be very effective usage of my club on this guy because skeletons are always I think they're vulnerable to crushing blows. This skeleton number 748, according to the number chiseled above its brow, is odd only in that some of its teeth appear to be false ones made of reddish brown stone. They are clearly not variable, however, as its caretakers would have otherwise removed them. Alright, so they didn't remove the false teeth from the skeleton. Pardon me, have you seen any skeletons walking around here? I have to ask, why the smoke? I mean, it's not like you have anything to be modest about. The skeleton makes no reply. Great talking to you, Bones. Stay healthy. Huh, wonder if this graveyard would mind if I borrowed his body. Greybeard, okay. If this Greybeard would mind if I borrowed his body. Greybeard? Greybeard, you know. Geezer, old fella. Yellow dog, old. Well, I don't think he's in a position to object. Why not take his body? Morte studies the skeleton for a moment, then shakes his head. Nah, I need a fresher one than this. Then something with a little more dignity. This one is all creaky and fractured. And you're not? Oh, you're a sack full of laughs, Morte glares at you. Besides, you're the one to talk, Burke. Beavers beg for mercy when you're around. Oh yeah? At least I held my part. Morte snorts. You're not quite sure how he managed it without lungs. Let me tell you, Morte. There's nothing more satisfying than walking around, swinging your arms, breathing the crisp air through the lungs. It's great to have a body. I have you know that helping you escape the preparation room has now been added to my growing list of regrets. Morte snorts again. I shall let you rot. Some more, that is. Glad you feel that way. Let's go. Okay. Let's click save.
Done.
So this is really hot. You there, hold! So this guy wants to accost me and to run away from him somehow.
I'm gone. Done.
You there, hold, yeah. Are you not gonna hold?
I'm gone.
Talk to the skeleton. The skeleton seems particularly old. The leather straps binding it together cracked and worn. The word repent has been carefully engraved into his forehead with some amount of skill. Upper hand later chiseled 996 onto both its temples. Repent. I guess he's a criminal. Oh, beer, yes. Yes, sometimes I guess diluting beer with water I guess could also make it a bit less easier, but whatever works, works. Pardon me, have you seen any skeletons walking around here? The skeleton makes no reply. Okay. So this guy still tracks me down, but then I have some time to talk. Examine the skeleton carefully. Okay, here we go. Someone has taken care to bind the bones of the skeleton with leather straps woven around the body in such a pattern that they resemble muscles and tendons. The straps are secured to a metal bolt punched into the skeleton's joint. The skeleton looks like it has seen a great deal of service, many of its bones are chipped and its numerous fractures are bound with sealant and foul-smelling glues. I guess the skeletons do make for a bit more of a handier helper than a zombie or ghoul. But then you can try out the skeleton's joint bolt. Ah, Chief, that's vandalism. Those bolts are probably the only thing holding the bag of bones together. Necromancy only goes so far with these old fellas, you know? So, it's not a problem. Or it does a strange bubbling motion that you think might be a shrug. Just wasn't sure if you knew that or not. By all means, go ahead. Try and pray out the skeleton's joint bolt. You put out the iron bolt, but you're not strong enough to pull them out. Okay, so this is where I need the strength. They've been hammered in pretty tight. If I had the right tool, I could get them out. I'd be back, bones. Yeah, I need to run away from this guy.
Done.
Alright, so let's keep bandages coming.
Locked.
Locked, okay. This guy's pretty persistent.
I'm gone.
Oh, he's going back now? Good. Finally. Drawings? Oh, the drawings, yes. Word trade task list. Okay, so you can read about this. Someone has penned a series of tasks in red ink on this scrap of parchment. I'd like the contracted workers to be inspected thrice daily. At the end of each work shift, when the new initiates common duty, we have experienced too many contracted collapses while engaged in heavy labor as of late. I fear the embalming enchantment initially used on the corpses may be decaying or may have been warped somehow. The contracted workers could be inspected every 8 hours and raised if they have collapsed. Then this would prevent the backlog of shells in the preparation rooms and free up more contracted workers for other duties. I do not wish collapsed bodies to be disposed of. When possible, the original contracted shells are to be raised and be made to resume their duties. I have included spare embalming charms within the shells for the initiates on duty. They are to be used only when the shells cannot be repaired with stitching, bandaging, or applications of embalming fluid. So this is what I got. This strange has 3 charges on it. This strange metal bracelet has directions inscribed on the side of it. Judging from the crude text, appears that the bracelet works by being held by a living creature. Then while pronouncing a mantra to the true depth, it is touched to the forehead of a zombie or skeleton. When this is done, the minor enchantment held with the item spreads through the corpse, strengthening their bodies, killing traces of corpse rot and or grave mold, and helping to seal minor tears in the skin. Okay, so this is actually what it does on your character. This item will work on either you or Morte because we are undead. Simply place it in your quick item slot and use it from the quick menu on Morte, or have Morte use it on you. Yes, plus 1 AC for half an hour, or half an hour game time. This is to drop items, right? Yes, ground item. Okay, so. Alright.
Done.
This is northwest. But then not the first floor. I need to go to the first floor. That's where the portal is. Oh, junk. I guess one man's junk is another one's treasure. You there, hold. No, I'm not. I just keep asking the skeletons whether they've seen any other skeletons going around. This skeleton has either seen a great deal of combat or has fallen down one too many staircases. Both its arms and legs have been broken and rebuilt with the aid of leather straps and thin iron rods. The front of the skull bears the number 863, but the back of the skull has caved in, forming an empty cavity. You notice that someone has taken advantage of this and tucked a rolled up piece of parchment inside the skull. Wow, these skeletons are acting as a bit of a message carriers. Take the parchment out of the skeleton's skull. You slip the parchment out of the worker's skull. Oddly enough, it looks as if the skull cavity is intended to store messages. A tiny string is attached to the parchment from a hook bolted inside the skull, as if to keep the parchment from accidentally falling out. Very interesting. Unhook the string, take the parchment. Okay, so Jung has use in the game. Alright, I keep it. You unhook the string and glance over the parchment. It looks like a reminder from one of the mortuary custodians. Judging from the note, this skeleton seems to be a walking messenger of sorts. Okay, so yeah, a walking messenger. As you take a second glance at the skeleton, you realize it has stopped in front of the slab because you can't figure out how to move past it. Alright, so let's examine the skeleton again. Okay. Try and pry out the skeleton joint bolt. I guess the bolts are held too tightly for me to pull out. I might need the right tool. Alright, so I need to escape from this guy. So talk to this worker. Number 1146. Each car is carved onto the forehead of this walking corpse. Its lips are sewn together with coarse black thread. Okay. There's a mention of thread. The entire body is covered in horrible scars, worse even than your own, as if its owner had been burned to death. Its nose, ears, and several digits are missing, presumably charred away in some long ago conflagration. As if luggage path to get its attention, it stops and gazes you with vacant eyes. Wow. You hate the smell, taste of beer. Oh, okay. There's probably some light beers too. Oh yeah. I can silently kill Dustman. That's true. I can try that. So is anything interesting going on? The corpse in peace. Alright.
Alright.
The next Dustman I tried to snap his neck.
Locked.
Oh, okay.
I'm gone. Done. Done.
There's also a zombie moving around. A lady. The skin of the female corpse is heavily tattooed with intricate patterns. The skin of her brow has been peeled back so that the number 1148 could be chiseled into the skull beneath. Her mouth has been sealed shut with thick, rough stitching. So, doing anything later? The corpse continues to stare at you. Farewell then.
What is this rotting vision I see before me?
Yeah, it's all because of you. You have spread getting in with the zombie ladies, and now I have to ask. You there, hold.
Alright.
Okay. Yep. So this corpse slightly misshapen head appears to be held together by a number of narrow metal bands bolted directly onto the skull. A rusting iron plate over its left eye has the number 475 etched into it. Its mouth is bolted shut and it reeks of embalming fluid. So see anything interesting going on?
I'm gone.
So let's see if I can keep moving. It's a mummy. It's a skeleton. I just tried to talk to all the workers here. Gonna take ages, but hey, 42. Remember 42? Agent 42. It has been chiseled into its forehead, and a number of its bones, mostly the jaws and the joints, have been bound with leather straps. A black smock is draped over its body. I think this is the corpse I had a memory about. That's true. The sound of your voice, the skeleton suddenly straightens up. It crosses its arms over its chest, and its fingers hook into its ribcage. Cross your arms over your chest. Okay, I think this is what myself in my memory did. In response, the skeleton drops its arms to its sides. The leather cord securing the skeleton's torso snap, and the ribcage falls outward like a pair of double doors. Reach into the ribcage and feel around. Wow, very intricate messenger skeleton once again. To your surprise, your hand vanishes as you reach inside the ribcage. Wow, okay, it's a portal. You have a strange feeling it's somewhere else. As you reach inside the ribcage, your hand bumps against an invisible object. It's about the size of a fist and seems to be attached to the skeleton's spine. Take the item out. Ouch. Nice sound. Yep. Reading the chat. Reading the chat too. As you pull the item out, the skeleton suddenly disintegrates and the iron bolt securing its joint fell to the floor. Whatever the item was, it seems to have been the only thing holding it together. It looks like a remarkable lump of iron. You can imagine why someone would hide it inside the ribcage of a skeleton. Another experience point. As you place both your hands on the lump of iron to examine it, there is a hiss and the metal evaporates, leaving behind a strange dagger, a handful of coins wrapped in a dirty cloth, and 2 bloody teardrops. Looks like they were inside a lump of iron. Wow. Planescape magic for you. Alright, let's check out this dagger, whatever it may be. Cloud Charm. I think this is a health item. Deals 9 hit points, plus 5% resistance to slashing, and plus 10% against piercing. Dimensional hide place, nice. Cool. This glistening blood drop is as hard and smooth as a pearl. When placed on the tongue, it dissolves instantly and spreads through the character's bloodstream. The charm stimulates the user's blood into clotting and scabbing over existing wounds. Yeah. It's a health item. Okay. Is it right there? Junk. This is a collection of junk. Small springs, broken bolts, and cracked gear too. It looks like someone felt these pieces might be useful one day, but they seem pretty useless to you. Just like myself, I just collect all the things that might not be as useful. Green steel knife. Not usable by priest. This razor-sharp knife has been forged out of the famed Victorian green steel, found only in the wastelands of Avernus. This peculiar green ore can be tempered into metal much lighter than normal steel. In ancient green steel weapons tend to retain their remarkably fine edges and are capable of dealing out more damage than their standard counterparts. Okay. Use it. This first though. I like the club though. Here we go. I guess the piercing is used for certain hey rags, I can wear it, right? No. Anyways. Yeah. Just save. Oh, because I'm being tracked by this guy. Right. Now can I save? No. Okay, can I save now? No? Why not?
All right.
Weird. Okay, anyways. I don't think I searched here, so let's do that first.
Done. Done.
Okay. Oh, here we go. I thought it was a cricket finger bone. Iron primer. Alright, sure. Maybe I can use it as a weapon.
Done.
Another dustman note.
All right.
I know zombies too. Locked. Okay. Can I use I think I tried this before. There's a way, folks. There's a way. There's always a way. Save first though. No, can I be saved? Alright, let's talk to the zombie worker before I make this entire place hostile to me by failing to open a container. The corpse's meaty hand was clearly severed at some point and hastily sewn back on. Several different sets of stitching, all in various stages of unraveling, seem to indicate the head is constantly being knocked back off and reattached during the course of its work. A number 79 has been cut into each temple, circumscribed by a fang circle that appears to have been branded on its forehead. Examine the fang circle. The fang circle looks like it has been branded on the corpse's forehead long ago, presumably before he died. It might have been a religious icon of some sort, or a rite of passage. You notice that one of the recesses between the inner fangs has a small triangle within it, as if it has some special significance.
Updated my journal.
Okay, interesting. How did that mark get there, corpse? The corpse makes no reply. It looks like it is too far gone to answer any of your questions. I did update my journal, so... Yeah, you can actually attack the locked containers. I was having some thoughts about that after I got the iron bar. Tri bar. This looks to be the corpse of a well-aged, even ancient woman. Aside from the embalming fluid stick, the stitches sitting in her mouth, number 679 stitched onto her right cheek, it's likely she looks only slightly different now than she did in her final years. So, doing anything later? Okay, continues to stare at
You
you.
need an identify spell to know what she wants.
Not you, apparently. Skeleton worker. Okay, so this animated skeleton smells horrible, as if it had been only freshly stripped and prepared. The jaw and major joints are tightly bound with leather straps, and rough smoke has been thrown over it. The number 1221 has been chiseled into its forehead. Let's examine the skeleton carefully. Someone has taken care to bind the bones of the skeleton with leather straps. Oh, it's basically same as with every other skeleton. The straps are secured to metal bolts and punched into the skeleton's joint. The skeleton looks like it has seen a great deal of service. Many of its bones are chipped, and its numerous fractures are bound with sealant and foul-smelling glues. Try pry out the skeleton's joint bolt. Oh yeah, this is where I can use a pry bar now. That's right. I can now disable skeletons using pry bar. You rip the bolt from the skeleton's joint. The skeleton collapses, some of its bones still twitching. Sorry about the bones.
I'm gone.
I don't think I get any, actually I do get some item. Wooden club, okay, I got the club.
All right.
And once again, let's, wait, can I save now? No! Alright, let's try anyways.
Opened.
Okay, good job, Morte. Good job, very nice. Alright, how about Morte, you open this up. Nice, alright. So, I think I concentrate all my gathering to the nameless one first.
All right.
All the other
I'm gone.
chests have been examined. And
Done.
how about you? Did I talk to you before? Number 613 are cut deeply into this plodding corpse's forehead, but an inch of shredded leathery skin separates the 1 and 3. Looking closely, you can barely make out the 2 carved there. So, see anything interesting going on? The corpse continues to stare at you, okay. Interesting. Can I save now? No?
Alright.
Alright, this is a
I'm
bit of a
gone.
problem.
I'm gone.
So everybody's following me now.
I'm gone.
Hey! Most popular guy in the school. Oh, nice. So finally the key for Sanctum. What does it do? I don't know. Opens a new place.
All right.
And this is, I guess we are returning to the same place though, but it's able to open the shortcut. And also like to examine some other areas with the lock containers, because that's probably also can be opened by the, you know, by force. Okay, now I can save. Good, good.
Done.
And now we can see that this path has opened up, and I can go down to talk to my former
Done.
former lover, I think, Dionara. Okay, so I saved, right? But then did I save? Right. You know what? I think I saved using save slot first, and try to steal the guy's robe. Yeah. So this is my post mod save. Then now I can try to steal the robe. You see a stern-looking man in black robes. He's glaring at you suspiciously. You state your business. I seem to be lost. You do indeed look lost. The last man's eye narrowed to slits, and his hand falls to the dagger by his side. Wait here while I summon the other guards to direct you out. He looks as if he's about to call out. Snap his neck before he can call out. Snap, crackle, pop. Before the dustman can utter another word, your hands clamp onto his temples, and you twist his head sharply to the left. Hey, can't have you alerting your friends. It's like from an action movie, from Steven Seagal. There's a crack and the dustman falls limp in your arms. Better you than me, Dusty. You're surprised that the act seemed instinctual, as if you had done it many times before. With this thought comes the stirring of a memory, but it's not strong enough to surface. So you need to crack many more necks before the memory can surface. Tuck the body into the shadows, then continue on. You there, hold! Was his last word. And then I got, oh nice, some charm and knife, and importantly the robe. So here we go. Now I am one of them. Very well hidden with iron privar. And I can save. Nice.
Done.
Quick save. Nobody will cost me. They think I'm one of them.
Done.
Yes, this game has been modded to 720p. I think originally it was probably less than 720p. I went back and tried to mod the game so I can actually set up the resolution.
Alright.
Which is probably ideal resolution, 720p for this game. Also, there's some things like patches that the mod actually, you know, fixes some bugs and errors and spelling errors and so on and so forth. So I also installed those. And nice music is flowing out. And this is a very special character.
Done.
Can I read what this is all about? Hello? I don't know why I cannot run to her and then talk with her. This question mark. Oh, hello, Yonara. You see a strikingly beautiful ghostly form before you. Her arms are crossed and her eyes are closed. She has long flowing hair. Her gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. As you watch, she stirs slightly and her eyes flicker. Greetings?
You! What is it that brings you here? Have you come to see firsthand the misery you have wrought? Perhaps in death I still hold some shred of use for you, my love.
Okay, who are you? I don't think I gave out my number. Who are you? The spirit makes a begging motion with her hands. How can it be that the thieves of the mind continue to steal my name from your memory? Do you not remember me, my love? The ghost stretches out her arms. Think, her voice becomes desperate again. The name, Dionara, must evoke some memory within you. Yeah, sometimes the memory does come back, but then I guess the name doesn't store anything in his empty, hollow shell. I think I feel the stirrings of memory. Tell me more. Perhaps your words shall chase the shadows from my mind, Dionara. Oh, alas, the fates show mercy. Even death cannot chase me from your mind, my love. Do you not see? Your memories shall return. Tell me how I can help you, I shall. Can you tell me where I am? Where are you? Why, you are here with me, my love, as in the times when life was something both of us shared. Now it is the eternal boundary that separates us. Eternal boundary? So that's the boundary that separates purgatory and true death. I guess she's in the land of true death or something. Dionara sounds saddened. It is a barrier I fear you shall never cross, my love. It is a barrier between your life and what remains of mine. I see. First, could answer some of the other questions. Can you tell me who I am? You are the one both blessed and cursed, my love, and you are one who is never far from my thoughts and heart. Blessed and cursed, what do you mean? The nature of your curse should be apparent, my love. Look at you. She pointed at you. Death rejects you. Your memories have abandoned you. Do you not pause and wonder why? Yeah, maybe just got a little too drunk. That's right. I'm still trying to get my bearings actually. What else can you tell me about myself? I know that once you claimed you loved me and then you loved me until death claimed us both. I believe that never knowing the truth of who you were, what you were, and what am I? You, I cannot. She suddenly freezes and she speaks slowly, carefully, as if her voice frightens her. The truth is this. You are one who dies many deaths. These deaths have given the knowing of all things mortal. In your hand lies a spark of life and death. Those that die near you carry a trace of themselves that you can bring forth. So this is where the game explains to you that you can resurrect party members. As Dionara speaks the words, a crawl of sensation wells up in the back of your skull. You suddenly feel compelled to look at your hand. As you lift it up and look at it, you can see the blood coursing sluggishly through your arm, pouring into your muscles and in turn giving strength to your bones. I'm alive!
Gained an ability.
Wow! Oh my goodness. 1,000 experience. And you know Dinora is right. You suddenly remember how to coax the dimmest spark of life from a body and bring it forth. The thought both horrifies you and intrigues you. You have remember how to raise others from the dead. Yeah. To access this ability, select the special abilities button in the quick menu. I had other questions.
Updated my journal.
Yeah, okay. Just wait until I update my journal. I need to escape this place. Can you help me? As you're about to ask Dionara the question, it catches in your throat. It occurs to you that if you tell her you are looking for an escape route, she may feel you're abandoning her. I guess she doesn't know that we are in the mortuary. She just feels the presence, and then I guess that's it. She doesn't know where I am exactly. Maybe she knows, but then didn't mention it because she just looks at you and lost all, thought or something. So if you're going to ask her how to leave, you need to be delicate about it. So I choose 2. Dionara, I'm in danger. Can you guide me to a place of safety? I should return as soon as I can to speak to you again. In danger? Dionara looks concerned. Of course, my love, I'll aid you any way I can. She closes her eyes for a moment, and you watch an ethereal Zephyr pass through her body, stirring her hair. After a moment, the Zephyr dies, and her eyes slowly open. Barb stares away. Yes? I sense that this place holds many doors shrouded from mortal eyes. Perhaps you could use one of these portals as a means of escape. That's what the walking fake zombie also mentioned. Portals. Portals are holes in existence, leading to destinations in the inner and outer plane. If you could find the proper key, you could escape through one of them. Key? Yonara pauses for a moment, as if attempting to remember. Portals reveal themselves when you have the proper key. Unfortunately, these keys can be almost anything: an emotion, a piece of wood, a dagger of silver, glass, a scrap of cloth, a tune you hum to yourself. I hear that the dustmen are the only ones who know the keys you could use to leave their halls, my love. So she knows that we are in Dustman Hall, mortuary. I see. Okay. Nothing now, Dionara, though I should return. Farewell. You can ask her, who are you? Who are you? The spirit makes a begging motion with her hands. Yeah, okay. This is something I asked her already. Okay, nothing now, Dionara, though I shall return. Farewell. For the moment. I learned much when I travel with you, my love. And what you have lost, I have retained. I have not divulged all that I know to you. My sight is clear. Feels you fumble in the darkness for a spark of thought. Okay, is it a put down I just heard from Dionara? My sight is clear and you are just a bumbling fool. What could you possibly say that would be of any interest to me? And what is your sight sees that I do not? Time itself relaxes its hold as the chill oblivion slowly claims us, my love. Glimpses of things yet to come swarm across my vision. I see you, my love. I see you as you are now, and Dionara grows quiet. I think Dionara probably sees me losing my voice soon. What is it? What do you see? I see what lies ahead of you, ripples through the plains, stemming outward from this point. Should I speak of what I see? Tell me. First, I require a promise. Promise you will return, that you will find some means to save me or join me. Women, please tell me what you see. The price of such a promise is too high. I think I just say, I do what I can. Yuna stiffens. She looks as she is about to say something, then sighs in defeat. Very well, my love, is before I shall have to place my trust in you. She closes her eyes. I think she was betrayed before. And maybe that's what led to her death.
This
Wait.
is what my eyes see, my love. Unfettered by the shackles of time.
I don't have the bone finger yet, but I do, I am aware of it, that I need it. Wait for her to continue.
You shall meet enemies 3, but none more dangerous than yourself in your full glory. They are shades of evil, of good, and of neutrality, given life and twisted by the laws of the planes.
Okay, so that is a bit of riddle, but I guess that's what games do.
You shall come to a prison built of regrets and sorrow, where the shadows themselves have gone mad. There you will be asked to make a terrible sacrifice, my love. For the matter to be laid to rest, you must destroy that which keeps you alive and be immortal no longer.
Okay, did she just suggest that I should kill myself? I don't know whether that's gonna be what the game is all what the game is going to tell me to do. Destroy what keeps me alive. Okay.
I know that you must die while you still can. The circle must come to a close, my love.
It's third floor. Okay, I checked the third floor.
Not meant for this life. You must find that which was taken from you and travel beyond into the lands of the dead.
Wow, really? Die while still can?
Updated my journal.
I do not doubt your ability to rise from the dead. I do believe that every incarnation weakens your thoughts and memories. You claim you have lost your memory. Perhaps it is a side effect of your countless deaths. If so, what more will you lose in successive deaths? If you lose your mind, you're not even know enough to realize that you cannot die. You should truly be doomed. Interesting. Countless deaths? How long has this been going on? I do not truly know, except that it has gone on long enough. Okay. Alright. Nothing now, Dionara, though I should return. Farewell.
Wait for you in death's halls, my love.
She smiles, but there's only a sadness in it. She closes her eyes, and with an ethereal whisper, she fades. You back with me, Chief? You kind of drifted out on me there. No, I'm fine. Do you know who that spirit was? Spirit? The spectre I was talking to, the woman. You're rattling your bone box with some woman. Where? Water looks around excited. What did she look like? She's right on top of the beer. Didn't you see her? No, you just kinda drifted out for a bit there, just stood there statue-like. I was a little worried you'd gone adult on me again. I'm fine, I think. Let's move on.
I feel stronger. I'm gone.
I feel stronger. Let's see how I am stronger. Oh, I can use dirty red charm because it's dirty. They already want the charisma. Okay, maybe I'm wearing this on my forehead or something. But this music is pretty cool. Very thoughtful and poignant music. When this rank charm is consumed... Oh, you gotta consume the red? Oh my goodness. Reminds me of Bloodlines. The user temporarily becomes much stealthier and shiftier, giving them a greater chance of success with hiding. Oh, okay, so it's for stealth. But then people viewing the charm individual will detect something unsavory about him. He smells. 14H. Okay. Wow. Alright. Thanks for the tip. Let me try that then. Here we go. Very cool.
Done.
Yeah. I think this is first floor. Okay. I think there was some mention of first floor. Yeah, this is northwest of the first floor is where the portal is. I guess this is also where I can find the portal. I don't know. I just need the crooked finger.
Alright.
On third floor. But let's examine more of this place first, and then see what else we can find. This woman's corpse pauses and is trudging about as you approach. You notice the number 114 is carved into her forehead. Her mouth has been sewn shut, but the threading is slowly coming loose and faint moans issue from between her lips. So, doing anything later? The corpse continues to stare at you. Farewell then.
If I don't come back, it's cause I'm gonna be dying the little death with that zombie shit.
Why don't you cut it out, Gordy? I know you don't mean it. Okay, I guess
I want to be buried with her.
Alright, Morte. I don't know how many dialogues Morte has in regards to the zombie chit, but then I think I count like 5 already. I'm pretty sure the recorded dialogue probably takes up half of the game's storage space. Instead, heavy metal pipes run from the floor into the wall. Okay, how about I check you out? This reanimated male corpse has numbers 1041 carved into its forehead. Despite its taut, desiccated flesh, it's apparent that its features once had a rather exotic cast to them. The zombie's lips have been stitched closed, most likely to prevent it from moaning incessantly, and you smell strongly of formaldehyde. Does anything interesting going on? The corpse continues to stare at you. Okay, so there's nothing interesting, I guess. It's a heavy barred gate of rusted steel. There doesn't appear to be any way opening it. Okay then, fine. You see a male corpse with the number 331 chiseled into its skull, so he's an old one. His eyes and lips are stitched closed, and there's a gaping hole torn in his throat. He smells foul. Maybe he was a smoker. So, seeing anything interesting going on? Very well then. Maybe I get a achievement for trying to talk with zombies, like 50 zombies or something.
Done.
War. What about you? Alright. So there's a new one. This doddering corpse has had its eyes sewn shut, as well as its mouth. The number 732 is carved into its brow. The threadwork that keeps its ocular cavities sealed looks extremely old. You wonder if the eyes were sewn shut before or after the man's death. You notice he is carrying a huge tome in his hands as if taking it somewhere. Take the tome from his hands carefully. You carefully take the tome from the corpse's hands. It doesn't seem to notice. The tome appears to be a book of enchantments and words. It's filled with diagrams and charts detailing various aspects of the necromantic art. The book itself is extremely heavy, and awkward as a zombie is, it must be extremely strong. Little death is a petit morte. Okay, euphemism for orgasm. Very interesting. I don't know what French regards the orgasm as, but little death. I guess people do die after every orgasm. A little bit. It just says we die every day a little. And examine the corpse again. Sorry about taking the book from you. It just looked too interesting to pass up. Okay, just strong zombies. 732. Alright, so let's read this book. Tome of Bone and Ash. Necromantic tome. This worn leather-bound tome lists diagrams and charts detailing several minor words and enchantment. There are numerous drawings of skeletons, bones, and manner by which they may be preserved over time. Of particular interest is a section regarding guardians. Apparently the dustmen animate corpses of fallen giants to serve as guardians for the mortuary. Yes, I think I've seen them, the giant skeletons that quickly ended me. And they sent me back to the slab. To make them even deadlier, the armoring enchantments are woven into their breastplates to help shield them from attacks. The book is much too complex for you to absorb all at once, but it looks as if it could refer to certain sections when the need arises. So what does it do? I don't know. Can I read it? There's really no use button on it. Oh, okay, I see. Morty uses a Petit Morty. I guess it was but not by mistake that Morty used it.
Alright.
It's a chaotic energy. It cannot be stopped.
I'm gone.
His jaws cannot be stopped. Alright, so why is this? This plaque on this beer is blank. The blank beer. Not the best kind.
I'm gone.
But still passable when you're in need of something. Yeah, so this is the giant skeleton that... Ouch! Man, my ears hurt.
Right. Done.
Yeah, so this is the skeleton that
Alright.
attacked me. Only if I can sneak by and then get some weapons.
Done.
Yeah, cool. I don't think I sneaked. Or snuck.
Alright.
But at least I got some weapon, which could be the best weapon I can get from this level, right? Hatchet. Let's try to arm myself with it. Maybe I'm gonna blow my cover. Yeah, I blow my cover. Understandable.
I'm gone.
Because the Dustmans really do not carry any heavy weapons. I think they leave that to the giant skeletons. What is that? These metallic blue tapestries are made of thin chain links. It's not cloth, it's metal links. Wow! Sounds like a dinosaur. Hello.
All right.
Yeah, this is Soigo. I think the first time around, this guy sent me to my exit.
All
I
right.
was able to get out
All
by
right.
talking to Soigo. But I'm trying to still find the thread and the crooked fingers, so this time around I can use that to use a portal.
I'm gone.
I need to go to 3rd floor, right? Okay, and this is 2nd floor. Right. Done.
All right. I'm gone. Done.
And open this inner sanctum key, right?
Done.
Yep. It is also locked
Done.
previously. Disenchant those giant skeletons is the most profitable quest in whole mortuary. Oh, okay. So disenchant those skeletons might be
I'm gone.
able to get you some nice weapons then. Cleaning rags and okay. I don't think I got this first time around because the doors were locked.
Done.
This especially ghastly-looking female corpse is missing its ears, nose, and lips. In order to sew her jaw closed, whoever prepared her had to draw the skin especially tight around her mouth. You can still see a line of crooked yellow teeth through the open slit that remains. Number 891 has been carved into the flesh of her brow. So, do anything later? Very well then.
Hello, deadly and delicious.
Deadly and delicious. Well, there's a new one. Worn Charm is in North Storage. Oh, okay. Did I get Worn Charm already though? Let me see. No, that's the Embalming Charm. Bandages, maybe I can use that. Also, it's a health item. Yep, 3 hit points. Very simple. And this one is receiving log page. Rags. What does Rags do? I don't know. Maybe he has some use. I'm a hoarder now, just like in any RPGs I play. I tend to hoard a lot of stuff. Iron Spike, Strap. Okay, maybe I can give it to Morte by dropping some of these. Let me see if Morte can pick it up. I don't know how he... Yeah, he can pick it up. Cool. He's just a floating skull, but he has inventory space. Pretty interesting. And there's nothing here.
All right.
Rags have no use. Okay, those rags I can probably drop
Alright.
then. I save.
Done.
It's nice to save when the character is in movement. So, stairs up and down. Let's go up. Third floor.
I'm gone.
Yeah, this is where I found some locked chests.
I'm gone.
Since I'm robed, I don't have to worry about being discovered. I can travel a bit easier this time around.
Done.
This area is just going to be too hot. The air roaring from the mouth of this immense furnace is incredibly hot. Walking even a few steps past the archway would certainly cause your hair and flesh to burst into flames. Try it, but then it's going to be sending myself back to the slab. Or, I don't know, what remains of me back to the slab. I don't think I'm invulnerable to fire.
Done. Locked.
Oh, okay, here we go. Morte. I don't think they really notice Morte, these other guys, for some reason.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, why not? Attack with your, I don't know, your molars. That's right.
Failed.
Failed. Okay, how about try it one more time? Sorry, I don't know like, how to really control this guy. Or use this rotating thing.
Failed. Okay.
Then, let's try with my limited strength. Back. Yep.
Done. Forced it.
Nice. Good job. And I have the Born Charm. Nice. Horsefly Charm, Born Charm, all these different charms. Also be the one that I can use.
Sure, why not?
So let me see if I can organize now. I think I sent all the notes back to Morte. I think I read all this. Or I can maybe give him like wooden club or something. Rex can be dropped. Scalpel, needle and thread. Okay, this is probably what I can give to Avine along with the embalming fluid. Let's see. What does this do? This corpse fly looks like it was frozen, appears to be dead, but you can't be sure. The magic contained within the charm is activated when the insect is consumed. When swallowed, the recipient suddenly becomes extremely nauseous. A few seconds later, the charmed individual expels a stream of insects from their nose and mouth. No whether it's going to help him or her who uses this. Provided the charmed individual can keep their wits about them after their casting, the caster can send this cloud to attack a target. It's pretty funny. I don't know how it actually works. Whether there be graphics of flies pestering and then swarming around enemy. That's pretty interesting. Let's try to use it in times of need. Let me see. I guess keys can be... Is this a key too? No, alright. I can... Another strap. What is this used for? Oh no, I just got it from a skeleton.
What's up?
Inventory management once again, folks. Notes also have no use. Okay, I guess it's all jotted down in the... All jotted down in the
Sure, why not?
inventory or journal, so I leave them
All
right
right.
with this. Here. So, yeah, thanks for reminding me of the notes here. I think I read all this, so... That's it. Rags. Cleaning rags. Also, they're useless, I guess. There are different kinds of rags, it seems like. Rags and cleaning rags. Is useful? No, I don't think so. Rags are just rags.
Done.
They're junk. Or less than junk. Because junk has some use.
Done.
So let's go back to Eileen or Ivine. Oh, a new character? Possibly? No, I already dealt with him. Got some new items from him.
Done.
Parchment. Hey you! I need to dress right in front of him or her. I'm one of them. Okay, so I think Ivine was on second floor.
I'm gone.
And Morte. I
as
forgot about Morte. You can just drag it. Oh, really? Cool. Alright, thanks for the tip. Yeah, it'd be very nice if I can do that. Don't have to just individually drop the items on the ground.
All right. I'm gone.
Yeah, so there's some quests here, even in the first starting area. It's pretty extensive too. It's like third level area.
Done.
Very extensive, and I'm probably sure I didn't explore all there is to it. Probably has some outstanding quests. I just simply moved or just bypassed. Avine. Okay, so get her attention. Give her the thread and embalming fluid.
Updated my journal.
Nice. Without missing a beat, Avine snaps the thread from your hands and hooks it around one of her talons. Then begins sewing up the corpse's chest. She then takes the embalming fluid, then begins to apply a layer to the corpse. I don't know how she does that with the talons, but let's wait. Within minutes, she is finished. She clicks her talons, then turns to face you. To your surprise, she extends her hand and drags her talons along your arms and chest. It's not that I'm flattered, but... Looks like you have a new friend, Chief. You two need some time together, or... Stop it. Skull. As she traces your arms and chest, you suddenly notice she seems to be examining your scars. She withdraws her talons, clicks them twice, then bends forward and examines some of the tattoos on your chest. Ah, who right on you. Fibers to that? No respect for zombies. Zombies, not paintings. She sniffs, then pokes one of her scars. This one bad shape, many scars, no preserves. Wait. Her talons suddenly hook into the thread you brought her. Lightning strike. She jabs another talon into the skin near one of your scars. It feels barely more than a pinprick, but it looks like she's about to start stitching you up. That'll work.
Updated my journal.
Okay, I missed the quest with copper earring, but just for setting. Okay, alright. So my max HP increased permanently. This was just a quest that I thought that it's gonna, I don't know how it's gonna end, but then it increased my max HP. Really nice. Just by bringing her some items. The sensation is curiously painless as Ivy begins to stitch up your scars. When she's done, she sniffs you, frowns, then stabs her finger into the embalming fluid. Within minutes, she has dabbed your body with the fluid, and strange enough, it makes you feel better. That'll work. This may be the second time in my life I'm thankful I don't have a nose. Ivy puts the last touches on your body, gives you another sniff, gnaws, and makes a shooing motion with her talons. Done. Go, go. Leave. Alright, cool. Thanks, Avin.
Done.
Okay, so time to go back to the first floor and then activate the portals.
Done.
Yeah, I don't know, but this music strangely resembles one of the music soundtrack from Fallout. The first one, I think. I wonder if the same artist did the music for this game. I don't think so. This is the second floor? No, first floor, okay. So I'm in the right place.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Wow. Always scares me with those noises. Hello.
I'm gone.
Hello, my love.
I'm gone.
Okay. So bone charm. Bone charm time. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it worked. Okay, let's leave that and activate the bone charm, I guess. Yeah, radial menu, pretty special. I think. Use it. What? What now?
I'm gone.
What now?
I'm gone.
Not use it?
I'm gone.
Oh, I'm not supposed to use it? I thought I need to use it to get the portals up. What happened?
I'm
That's unfortunate. Can always go like, oh, locked. Okay. All right. Did I save? When is my last save? Save here first. Boned. Yes. When is my last 338? Oh my goodness, I'm truly boned. Oh, really? Just have the portal in the inventory. Oh god. So let me see. No, let's resume life. And
I feel stronger.
yeah, well, you do, huh? Let me see. So let's check out the mappings. Location. Quick load. I'm looking for quick load. Quick save is here. And quick load is where? Oh, it's pretty funny. There's quick save, but there's no quick load. I guess it saves on the slot. Oh man, okay. Let me see. Wait, I'm ready to go back. Audit. And yes, what does this mean? 5. 3. I saved here.
I feel stronger.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Done.
Gosh.
I'm gone.
Journal. Alright. Fetch embalming key for Vaxis. Oh no, it's way back. No way. This is crazy. I might just have to do this, unfortunately.
I feel stronger.
Yeah, Born Charm. Yeah. Dang it. I want to go back though. How about this one? Journal. Find varied. Okay. Well, what I have in the inventory. Guess I got almost all the things. Yeah, but I don't think I had a robe. Yeah, so this is like way back. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. But here, it's gonna crash me? I guess it's gonna crash because the Hive is unmodded game. This is quick save. It says quick save right there. I don't think this is gonna do
I
anything
feel
though.
stronger.
Okay, I do have the robe, but then I just have no bone charm, right? Yeah, I spent the bone charm here because I was stupid. This is same. This one is gonna crash me, right? Okay, that sucked. Anyways. Yeah. But can I get one more? Can I get extra bone charm? Auto save. Okay, this might be the
I
ticket.
feel stronger.
Auto save. Yes, auto save. Thank you. Yep, auto save saved my life. Not really life, but this life. I think. Oh, okay then. I have auto save, so. Oh man, just had to go up. I just have to go up like this, and then there's auto save. My goodness. That was pretty cool. Bear was pretty cool. Anyways, let me see the journal. Pressed, completed. Yep, I did that for Avine. Assigned. Oops, sorry. Pressed, assigned, and then find varied and missing journal. Right. So this is where we are, and this is the first floor. I bet second floor. Okay. So this is before I went down. After I did the quest for Avine. Okay, alright, so things are back to normal, folks, thanks to autosave. We give this thing to my guy, and then he's gonna go up and then try to find a portal.
Done.
If I can go up this way.
Alright.
Okay, so I just have to have the Born Charm.
Done.
In the inventory, and then the portal is gonna show up.
Alright.
Maybe it's gonna show up here. No, just a heavily barred gate of rusted steel. It's the northwest.
I'm gone.
Oh, here you go. Yeah. This is a portal. First check outside mortuary is a 14 charisma. Ah, I see. Yeah, I'm out, and then there's like a wraith or something trying to track me down. The ghost. This guy's removed finally.
I'm gone. I'm
There's some
gone.
gold. Maybe I should take it. And pen's note. Okay. Who's pen? Who penned this pen's note? This note has been written with remarkable penmanship upon the finest parchment. Vaxis. Oh, that Vaxis. The guy, the doddering fake zombie. If you're reading this, then you have undoubtedly failed in your task and have been forced to use the escape route I arranged. I told you that your little disguise idea was ridiculous. In any case, you need to lay low for a while. The dustmen may be deluded, but they're not fools. And they certainly seek retribution for our intrusion. I left you some coins, which is mine. Use them to secure a hiding place in the hive, preferably in Ragpicker Square. The dustman will be unwilling to look for you there. Once you have secured a new hiding place, I have a new mission for you. Find out where Farad is getting those bodies he's delivering to the mortuary. It's apparently causing the dustman a great deal of upset. I don't mind knowing myself. Reports are that the stone-faced dustman at the Gathering Dust Bar, Initiate Immorik, I think the fool's name is, has been sending out finders to try and mark Farah's movement. You see if you can find out how far along he is and hinder his efforts until we know more about Farah's activities. I don't want Emmerich finding out something before we do. Pen. Okay. Alright, so we read Pen's note and then instruct his Vexus to find about Farad. And it seems like I can't really go back using the same portal. So
Alright.
well, that's one used thing. This brazier has long since run dry of oil, only ashes remain. Okay.
I'm gone.
What's this sarcophagus, hey, sarcophagus, just like bloodlines, appears to have been here for centuries. There's no lid. Exterior seems to be made of solid stone.
Alright.
Okay. So how can I get out?
Done.
I want out.
Alright.
Hello?
Alright.
Oh, here we go. Nice. Sigil is a place. It's a place of misery, torment, all sorts of bad things. Okay, save. And finally, replace this modded thing. Yeah. Hi, there you go. I think I should keep track of the saves. I think I lose track of which save is which. In this RPG, you gotta talk to everybody. Don't know nothing to use to ye work. Let me be. Alright, alright. Yeah, don't know nothing to use to ye. Let me be. Leave. Hype thug, okay. Uh-oh. Hey, why? Why is this?
Alright.
So much hostility. Alright, I guess I need to, am I damaging them or them us? I guess we're damaging them. Die. They're running away, huh? You can run back or something. Harlot? Harlot and thugs, oh my. So they do run, huh? Do they have a note on them? Okay. Hey Liz, thanks for coming today. Wish you have an alright day. Hey, bronze bracelet, nice.
I'm gone. Done. I'm gone.
Oh, there's more guys running around still. I think he's trying to keep tabs on me though. I mean, he does stop.
Right.
I
Done.
don't know what is up with this guy.
Done.
I've never seen something so ugly I've not.
Okay. Oh man. Take care, Liz. Thanks for coming.
Damn it.
Yeah, so this guy's disturbing peace, and I got damaged pretty badly. Copper earring and bronze bracelet are all I have. Okay.
Done.
There's better music for you. Nothing more to say to you. Okay. Damage I suffered. Rare numbers. My numbers is good. Damage you did. The woman sighs miserably, not much worse than living in the hive. You can get penned in the dead book just for looking at Burke sideways. Almost got penned in the dead book just now. Hey, this little house. What is this house about? Yeah, so... RPG is like, you know, going to these random houses and raiding the house for all it's worth. Got healed by 1. Wife of Angyar. Hello, Angyar's wife, or... yeah, Angyar's wife. This woman looks to be in her middle years, and her hair has streaks of gray running through it. Lines of worry crisscross her face. As she sees you, she seems torn between asking you to leave and calling for the man at the table. Greetings. You'd best leave before call me husband. He won't take kindly to you having barged your way into our home. So finally, her NPC that takes exception to me intruding, barging into her home. If you're going to call him, you'd have done so already. I have some questions for you. Call your husband and you'll both die. Now answer my question. Calm down, I just have some questions. Okay, let's choose the first one. She glances towards her husband, worry in her eyes. I have not the time, stranger. Do not be troubling me with such things. Yeah, you're right. Me? She seems surprised. Oh, aye, she lowers her voice. You best leave. Me husband has not been himself of late. You best not provoke him with your presence. What's wrong with him? He's been out of sorts of late. Oh, my goodness, what happened there? Sorry about that. A touch of the cough, maybe. She gives an unconvincing half shrug. What's really wrong with him? Wow, okay, so it's a bit of a graphical problem here. Map have already marked interesting places. Okay, interesting. Easily found NPCs who give you quests. Yes, that's right. You can add your own marks or notes. I think he's done something he regrets. Her worried expression melts into despair. I think he signed one of the dead contracts. I cannot imagine what possessed him to do such a foolish thing. Dead contract. The dead, the dustmen have contracts that give them the right to someone's body after they die. What do the dustmen do with the body after death? Animate it and with their black magics, turn it into one of the walking dead, making it work or till. She looks at her husband helplessly till it rots away. Why did your husband sign such a thing? Your husband won't need his body after death. What's the problem? The ghoulishness of the contract aside, it's his nature that's been changed. He's become sullen and dark since doing the signing, and he can't seem to rouse himself to look for honest work. It's like the lady's shadow hangs on him, she sighs. It's unfortunate. I have some questions for you, though. But can this contract be undone? She looks at you surprised and sighs. I've tried. I've spoken to the dustman he did the signing with, and he's cold and chill like all the dusties. Even lectured me on me husband as if no right and try and help him. Her lips became a tight thin line as if picturing the dustman's face. He was cold, cruel, he was. Let me see what I can do. Who was this dustman your husband signed the contract with? Let me see what I can do. Okay, so this Dusty calls himself Gravesand. I know not his first name. He has the table at the dustman bar in the hive, gathering dust, I believe the place is named. You can most likely find him there, trying to get more people to sign his contract. Don't expect active quest? Okay, yeah. Thanks for the reminder. I seek him out then. Where is this gathering dust bar?
My journal.
Head out to the west outside, go out to the memorial stone, then head south and west from here. South and west, okay. She taps her finger against her chin. You should run right into it. There's one of them. Her face wrinkles in disgust. Walking corpses out front. Very well, I go see what I can do. So there's like a walking corpse that just says some kind of a display. This is what you become after you sign the contract, but here, money. Money. I won't turn away such a friendly gesture. She seems grateful, then her worried expression returns, but I must ask you not to let, I'm asking you not to let on I asked you to such a thing. My husband has a terrible temper. If he were to find out, she shudders. Val, I promise that your husband will not find out. Thank you, stranger. I appreciate your help. So what if I actually tell her husband, even if I made a vow, would it affect my alignment or something? No trouble, I go see about undoing your husband's contract now. Maybe I need a lot of money though.
I'm gone.
Yeah, I don't think I should go for this angry guy. He must be pretty angry. This man looks haunted. His eyes are half lidded as if he has trouble sleeping. His hair is long and unkempt. His beard is flecked with bits of dead skin and old bits of food. He doesn't seem to notice you as you approach. Greetings. The man glances up at sound of your voice and his slack expression vanishes. It looks like someone has lit two fires in his eyes. What be your business barging into my house? His eyes narrow, his teeth clench. Get, or I send you back to whatever grave you crawled from. Spoke to your wife. I think it can help you with... Okay. Calm yourself. I have some questions. The man's face turns blood red and he begins shouting, "Are you deaf?" With a snarl, he spits at your feet. "You filthy sky-ridden dog, Afi, or even the power zombie able to save your hide." Very well then. The man throws a parting shot at your back. "You'd best never cross me door again, you wretched stinking bastard." What did I do? I just pressed 1. I guess I need to reload. Dang it.
I feel stronger.
Okay, he feels stronger, so let's do this. Let's do this, man. Okay, so character. Here we go. Level up. Accept. Character point. I guess I should go for more charisma. Yeah. It? About Morte? No. Did I level up? Let me check once again. Okay, charisma's up. Right. So I go through this. I do a quick save after talking to wife of Yangar. She doesn't even have a name. Greetings. Okay, and then... Alright, what's wrong with him? What's really wrong with him? That contract. Okay, and then 2, I think that's what I chose. Then it's unfortunate, I have some questions for you. Can this contract be undone? Maybe so I can do. His name is Gravesand.
Updated my journal.
So I can do. Foul and no trouble. Right. That was pretty quick. If I don't have to read these dialogues aloud, can go pretty quick. Greetings. Calm yourself with some questions, and this guy will tell me off. Farewell then, and then leave it that on the word. Yeah, so that's what I should have done. I think Angar's wife also fights with him when I initiate combat. Okay, so how can I get out?
Done. I'm gone. Done.
Yeah, I mean you're gone, but then I don't know like where to exit. Oh, here we go.
I'm gone.
Hey,
All
I
right.
think there was a highlight or something with
All right.
this bad guy's hype block. He seems to nanotech me on site now, for some reason. You see a heavy-set looking man. He has a stone-faced expression. Greetings. The man looks at you for a moment. Grunts, then raises his hand, revealing a wicked dagger. He smells evilly and begins twirling it with a menacing arc. Farewell.
Die.
Alright, I guess they up here. Hello, Harlot. You see a tired-looking woman dressed in a tight leather bodice and leggings. The odor of cheap perfume surrounds her like a cloud, and her face is covered with mask of crude makeup. She smiles as she sees you. Why don't you stay and chat with me a bit, love? Greetings. The woman looks coyly at you. Now you look to be a blood who's lost something. Mayhap I can find it, Cutter. She smells slightly. Oh, what does this do? I lost my journal. But good fortune, we probably lost what we are looking for back at your keep, miss. Actually, I'm missing a journal. Eh? She seems confused. What are you about? Forget the journal. Maybe you can help me find what I'm really missing. I'm not missing anything, but I did have some questions. The woman frowns. I'm still in battle right now. Battle with this harlot. I'm not a tout? I'm not a trout? Or I'm not a tout? She frowns and rubs 2 fingers together. Unless you got some jink to pay you for my time. I can pay you how much? Or yay, she studies you critically. 7 coppers, no more, no less. Other questions about deeper chant will cost you more. Okay, I have 195, so alright. Let's try this harlot. Aye, then she slips the drink to her palm, where it promptly vanishes. Now, there are some things I wanted to know. Ask your questions, love. I mean, this battle music is really loud. Can you tell me about this city? Her eyes narrow suspiciously. This city? The city, what about it? What is it? What sigil you mean? She shrugs, looks around. It's a city beneath your feet and rising to either side of you, she smiles. Makes the visitor's stomach scallop, it does. Where exactly is sigil? In relation to Baldur's Gate. Center of the plains, Teartol, she snorts, if you believe that wash. Why is it a wash? She smirks. Well now, love, according to the greybeards and scholars and governors and all that rest of them rattling their brain boxes, they say the plains go on forever. She taps her head. Who's to say where the center is? Okay, that's pretty interesting. So can you tell me what's of interest around here? She puts her hand on her hips and pouch. Depends on your interest, Cutter. For work. She laughs. You asking me? What are you thinking of becoming one of the sisterhood, yay? She nearly buckles over in laughter. The screeching is similar to a drunken harpies. I feel like maybe I can get a makeup or something and then I could pass for some I don't know. Somebody will have to somebody will take interest in me. Eventually the gale of laughter subsides and she takes a deep breath. You're a rich man, ye are. What else is around here of interest? She puts her hand on her hips and pouch. Okay, then never mind. Farewell. I'm looking for a good time. Okay, I'm already made an offer, love, and it's not on fair price. Don't know nowhere else you might be enjoying the delight you'd have with me. What else is around here though? Okay, never mind. Oh, okay, so it's a whole different setting. I see. So it's like whole different like dimension of distance between the two locales. All right. Look, we really have to leave, Morte. Farewell, miss.
Done.
All right. So she didn't really reveal anything. I was trying to say
All right.
trying to say Farah's name. Wonder if she knew, but then I already know where to find Farad. And to go to the Dustman's bar anyways.
Ugh, I've never seen something so ugly I've not.
Oh, okay, so we might have Anna. Okay, I remember her. She's a first party member who can join.
Hike off.
She also has a voice acting. You see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armor. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that look as if they were taken from the skin of some creature. And a horn shoulder piece protects her left arm. Oddly enough, she has a tail that is flicking back and forth as you watch. Hike off, she said. Greetings. The girl ignores you. Who are you? You have a voice, so it must be special. The girl sneers, then makes an obscene gesture with her tail. Pike off, you clueless sod. Oh, daikon, really? Or daikon, sorry, not daikon. Daikon is probably some food in Japan. Hey, easy, just has some questions. Aye, and what is it you want? Sorry about the flicking. I don't know why this is happening. First part of the stream didn't really have this kind of flicking around, but I guess I might have to find out why this is happening. You know, you've got a tail. Can you tell me where I am? I'm looking for someone named Ferret. Do you know where I can find him? I might say more if you sit in the question eye. She clicks her tongue and rubs two fingers together. Jink, jink, eye. Jink, jink. She means money. Oh. Aye, she glances at Morte, then shrugs. I guess, you don't really mind these floating skulls hanging around. I guess this is pretty common sight in Planescape. Alright, how much? How much is it they want to know, yay? How much is it that... how much is it, yay, to know? She studies you, then folds her arms. Come on, I haven't got all day, I haven't. About 10, then enough? That lump of copper is enough to what a fat is, admitted. You'll be needing more if you want to make friends here, tired. About 20 then. Never mind, farewell. I pike up to whatever you came from then. Farewell to you too.
Looks like the Dusties lost one of their deaders.
All right.
That's right, don't tell the Dusties though. And this is the post. The so-called zombie that they got hanging around the front of the bar. This filthy looking corpse is in sad shape. Its shoulders are slumped and one of its legs is broken, causing it to lean to one side. Stains cover it from head to toe. Judging from the smell and the texture, The stains run from rotten fruit to mud and bird droppings. To add to the indignity, graffiti has been carved into each body, and several notices have been nailed to each chest, back, and head. I thought I was in bad shape. Don't all those nails hurt? The corpse makes no response. Okay, let's examine the corpse. Despite the many stitches, the corpse's rotting skin is peeling in several places, revealing long stretches of muscle and bone. You guess that this zombie is frequently used as target practice. The fruit and mud stains aside, some of the tears in the skin still have rocks and bits of glass lodged in them. One wicked-looking cobblestone is still embedded in the side of its head. Try out the cobblestone. Oh, okay, nice. You grab a hold of the cobblestone and pull it out the corpse's head. Traces of brain matter and rotting flesh slowly drip from it. It looks whatever was in its head turned to ooze long ago. Okay, let's examine the other notices. A number of the leaflets have been ruined by rain, but some of them are still legible. One tacked to its back. One tacked to its back is from something called the Office of Vermin and Disease Control. The one on the forehead looks like a bill of fare for a restaurant. One on his chest looks like an official notice, and one other appears to be some sort of a wanted. Okay, so let's examine the graffiti. Or let's look at the post for Office of Vermin and Disease Control. I guess they have vermins and control some of the diseases going around. Sigil. To those hive citizens wishing gainful employ with the most horrible... Sorry. To those hive citizens wishing gainful employ with the most honorable and generous Sigil government, inquire forthwith at Office of Vermin and Disease Control to help stem plague of brain rats. Bounties paid. Coppers given for each rat tail brought. Tails must be genuine and from rat only, no cat, dog, or fin tail accepted. Office several streets south and west of Mortuary Gate in Lower Hive. Ask for officer, inspector in charge, the respected Phineas T. Lord. 34th, or 39th. Okay, so yeah, Morte is one of its own, one of a kind. Yeah. I don't know how the physics work, but I guess it's possible in Planescape because all sorts of weird things happen in Planescape. Metal skulls who serve as encyclopedia, even those are not present in the game, only dialogues. Okay. Examine other notices. Number of the leaflet. Yes. Let's go for the bill of fare. Someone has posted a bill of fare for the Gathering Dust Bar, but the bill of fare cannot be read as the words Smoldering Corpse Bar have been scrawled in charcoal over the bill, so there is also this place called Smoldering Corpse Bar. The zombie immediately jerks its left arm upwards and points far to the southeast. A moment later, the arm swirls back to each side with a thumb, so he also tells directions. Very nice. Reminds me of a job once I had. He seems embarrassed. Well, I mean, without the arms. Alright. Graffiti notices. Official notice. Public notice by the order of the Judiciary Council and in accordance with the citizenry of Sigil, let be known those defacing a registered servant of the Dustman, either by graffiti malicious attack or by posting notices, will constitute felonious assault. The perpetrator will be answerable for the vandalism of said servant by order of the Hall of Speakers. Yeah. Wanted. Here we go. Wanted. Able-bodied person willing to investigate the matter of utmost importance to the Dustman cause will offer suitable compensation upon successful completion of said task. Interested parties inquire with initiate Norachi. Gathering Dust Bar. Gathering Dust Bar? The zombie immediately jerks its left arm upwards and points west to the building before you. A moment later, the arm swirls back to its side with a thump. Thanks. Still healing. It's Anna. Hive Dweller. The man squints at you. Morik, is it yay? No, sorry. Me apologies then, Color. Fare you well. You see a somber, pale-faced dust woman in black robes. She is staring into the distance and does not appear to notice you. Greetings. She turns slowly to face you. Yes? Some questions? She folds her arms into her robes and waits. Do you know someone named Farad?
Updated my journal.
Baron is a collector. The woman studies you for a moment. If you wish to know more of him, I'm told that the initiate in Morik in the Gathering Dust Bar also seeks him. Maybe that he can help you. Where is the Gathering Dust Bar? As one leaves a mortuary front gate, head south and west. It lies past the memorial. Alright. She folds her arms into her robes and waits. Hey, I'm looking for a lost journal. Have you seen one? I don't think this will lead anywhere. She shakes her head. Thanks anyways. Inner surface of Taurus places on top of infinite spire at the center of infinite neutral plane called Outlands. Wow. Yeah, it's really like whole like universes away. Seems like. Okay, so
All right. Done.
I Halat.
I'm gone.
I guess this is the place.
Chief, what are we doing in here? Let's say we just give this place the laugh, all right?
Well, this is where all the quests are, Forte. So, I think I can find Orochi. Okay, so this guy, the official note is mentioned. You see a spindle-thin dustman in dirty black robes. His stiff black hair springs forth from his skull like a crown of spikes, and his leopard white skin is drawn sharply across his skull. He's frowning into his drink and mumbling to himself. Greetings. Dustman looks up, blinks once, then looks you up and down, studying you. As he studies you, he takes one of his spike locks and points himself with it. Lower to initiate. Dustman, guard. I'm here about the posting outside. So the first time around I didn't see the posting outside, so I think the dialogue really went nowhere, but then now I can mention the posting. The dustman looks you up and down. Many troubles have I, help can you. A mausoleum awakes, the dead walk, the dead disturbed, the dustman disturbed. Find out what disturbs the undead, and copper coins will I pay. Very well, where is the mausoleum?
Updated my journal.
Mausoleum by Dustman Memorial. Go north and west from Black Monument. Go to Arch and a semicircle over your heart with the finger make. Okay. Yeah, I mean, game is constantly struggling to stay up. It does flicker, very much so. So this guy tells me about direction to the memorial. Dustman, sorry, not memorial, mausoleum. Go north and west from the Black Monument. Go to Arch and semicircle over your heart with this finger make. So this is a special sign that you have to do to open the portal, I guess. He wiggles the index finger on his right hand. To the mausoleum go you will. Go to the arch and semicircle. Okay. I look into it then. Farewell. That's it.
I'm gone.
Seer the Skeptic. Dustman.
I'm gone.
I think I also talked to her. I think she's an older lady. As you approach, the elderly woman turns and stares at you. La, look who's come calling on Seer today, or Sarai. That's dearest son. She looks you up and down, then shakes her head in disbelief. By every power and each mother boy, what crypt did you call out of? I'm fresh from the mortuary, actually. That's so, she raises an eyebrow. Warms my ears to hear you gave the place the laugh, boy. Not much of a watering hole for one who isn't reliving themselves. She sniffs. Too many cobwebs and dusty minds. You don't like the mortuary? Aren't you a dustman? Dustman, I suppose. Maybe dustwoman. Seer sniffs. I've seen enough sand pass through the hourglass while wearing these robes. This body is almost ready to pay the ferryman. She chuckles, but there's not much mirth in it. Are you afraid of dying? Of course I am, boy. Who isn't? She frowns and glances around, well, except dustmen. Not afraid because they've been sweating so much of their own bad droppings over the decades. They blind themselves into thinking that death is some kind of release. You don't sound much like a dustman. I guess the dustman robes don't fit me as well as they used to. What happened? Life, suppose. Never you mind. I won't bore you with the niggling details. I'd like to know, actually. Oh, would you? She looks at you skeptically. How old do you take me for, boy? Yeah, I think I should lie out of kindness. I guess I did that the first time, and she did talk a lot after that. She instantly takes liking to ya. Sarah blinks then smiles. Aren't you, dear? She chuckles to herself, then coughs. Well, I'm older than I look, much older. She sighs. I've spent most of my life teaching dustmen. The many dustmen whelps grow within our order, taught them the ways of the faction, kept the faith, preached the tenets to the faction. She frowns, and so on. No questions, no doubt. This life was merely antechamber that led to the true death. What happened? Well, half-month back I went sick with the fever. She sighs. I thought it was the end. It rattled my cage. Oh, her face becomes a stone. There's something about having your faction members circle around your deathbed like a pack of pale-faced ghouls, nodding and agreeing that your suffering and dying is all for the best. Oh, Sarah is so fortunate. She shall soon be relieved of the burden of life. Burden of life? That's when it struck me. That there's something. A queer expression comes over her features, addled about not appreciating your life. The dustman keeps saying that life is misery and suffering, is it? That we should be happy to pass on into oblivion, should we? She shakes her head. Questions, and precious few answers. It doesn't sound like you believe in the dustman philosophy anymore. I suppose I've got a swarm of doubts all buzzing in my skull. She rubs her temples. Hard to get them all be quiet sometimes. They need to be fed some answers, and I haven't got them all worked out yet. What will you do? To be scared, boy? I don't know. Sarah sighs. That's the problem with doubt. I can't even trust that what I'm feeling is true, or if I'm scared of death only because of my brush with the fever, or even when I should do. Is this a passing thing? I don't know. Now let this brush with the fever break your dustman belief so. Yeah, I think I chose the first one. Yeah, I try to like kind of coax away from this dustman philosophy to live her life. Appreciate her life or something, whatever remains of her life. And nice, okay, gain experience. She stares at you. Sarah stares at you and nods slowly. Maybe so, maybe so. She frowns, her face wrinkling up in concentration. I have to treat over some more. You should, it's no small matter. Now, enough of me rattling on about my woes. Sarah stares at your scars. You look like you've shared a few handshakes with that yourself. Hasn't that changed your views somewhat? Doesn't it make you appreciate life a bit more? Well, my condition is unique. I woke up in the mortuary. I think they mistook me for a corpse and were prepared to bury me. The strange thing is, I think I actually had died and got better. Okay, that's pretty weird of saying that. Yeah, I don't know whether this is gonna take me in this dialogue tree. Truth, yes. Well, let's try it this way. Sarah blinks. You're rattling my coffin. Yeah, I'm just joking. She frowns. I watched the wit of yours is sharp enough to kill you. She turns away, makes a dismissive gesture with her hand. Let me be. Farewell.
My skills have increased.
Yeah, I think I still got the experience. Or Morte got the experience in order to level up.
What's up?
Up. Accept. And that's it. Yeah, simple enough. Need to deal with the numbers. Stats. So this guy is the guy who got the contracts for Angyar signed. Or basically forced Angyar to sign away his life. Or I mean his body to be in possession of Dustman after he's dead. So I can maybe talk to him and see if I can reverse the course. Alright, save. This tiny wizened man is dwarfed by his huge dustman robes. They look as if they were chosen to cloak his small stature, although he looks to be in his late 90s. This man is extremely energetic. He fidgets continuously and his eyes dart around the bar like a bird's. Greetings. The man's eyes gleam as he takes their measure and gives a slight nod in greeting. Hail and well met, traveler. You look like one who's just getting their sigil legs about them. He trails off. Pardon me, have you met before? Your face seems familiar somehow. So he's 90, so should have probably met him. along his ears. Maybe he crossed his path with this guy. Possibly. Are you certain it was me? Ah, maybe I was mistaken. Mortai shakes his head. Well, no matter, no matter. How is it that Mortai Gravesend may help you? Do you seek? He clucks his tongue as he speaks. The contract, perhaps? The contract? The contract? Why, it is but a simple transaction. From the depth of his huge robe, Mortai pulls forth a dusty parchment and a quill pen. They give you 50 commons. In return, after that, the Dustman faction may claim your remains. He smells and clucks his tongue. What use will you have for them at that point anyway? What the Dustman do with the body? Mortai holds up his hands as if he doesn't know. What does it matter? It is no consequence when you pass on. That matters to me. Well, if you must know, oftentimes nothing is done with the body, and it is we, the Dustmen, who have wasted all that money. More fools us. Mortai gives a light smile, then looks apologetic, but rarely, like 100% of the time, there are times when the workers in the mortuary need to be replaced, and then we may have a need for your body. Good, I'll be animated as a corpse and put to work in the mortuary. That doesn't sound good. Not interested, thanks. I did have some questions, though. Of course, Mortain does. Oh man, it will be my pleasure to answer any questions you may have. Yeah, I need to maybe resolve this flickering problem. Are you the one who signed that contract with Angar? Mortai frowns. He looks puzzled. Mayhap, he thinks for a moment. I do not recall the name, however. I'd like to settle that contract. Do you have the contract with you? Mortai frowns and looks into the folds of his robes. I do not normally keep the document with me, but it may be that. Mortai pulls forth a sheaf of papers from within his robes and begins leafing through documents. No, I don't have it on me. Would you like me to fetch it from one of the back rooms? If you could, I'd like to see it. Hold on a moment. He steps up from the table and departs. Wait for him to return.
My journal.
After a while, Mortai returns a dusty piece of parchment in his hands. He holds it up, allowing you to see it, but he does not allow it to leave his grip. Look over the parchment. Maybe I can use my dex or something to get it from his grip. There it is, sir. Angar, very somber fellow, was quick to sign. He clucks his tongue, and now a much richer fellow. You glance over the contract. It looks genuine, very official. Very well. All looks in order. Mortai puts the contract away, and you notice he tucks it into his robes instead of putting it in the back room. Mortai clucks his tongue. Does it answer your questions about the contract? Can I see Angar's contract again? I guess if I had like a really high dexterity, I probably could have snatched it away from his grip. I like to sell the contract. Mortai looks wary. I'm afraid that it's impossible. The contract is signed, settled, and binding. The contract is tearing the man's life apart. It is causing him distress. It is possible that he may not even able to approach the true death with such emotions churning in his mind. Okay, wow, that's a really interesting reason. Oh really? Persuading to be killed. Yeah, was it Norchi or Sayer? I guess one of the Dustmen did feel that the life is not worth living. And I think last time I was able to convince him to not go through that. But I guess that's one of the occasions where you can actually cause that to happen. Yeah. Wars can be a very deadly thing. Yeah, right. Let's choose 2. Mortai chews it over for a moment. It looks like you've negotiated him into a corner. I cannot. It is a matter of law, my friend. Besides, the burden lies upon the signer to overcome his own feelings in order to reach the true death. I cannot. So what you're saying is that you're denying him the true death for the sake of a piece of parchment? This guy's like a lawyer. Mortai sighs and holds up his hands as if to placate you. Look, it is not how you are making it out to be. You obviously hold the philosophy of the Dustman in contempt. To damn a man's soul over a piece of paper. Do other members of your faction know of your contract in this regard? If not, they soon will. Mortai glares at you for a moment, opens his mouth, closes it, then opens it. By the 9 hells, he reaches into his robe and throws the contract to you. Here, he sniffs disdainfully. For a man's peace of mind, now be gone. I'll leave for now. Farewell, Murtai. Did I gain 500 experience points? Cool.
I'm gone.
That's pretty nice. Alright, okay, so for the final action in this stream,
Gone.
I think I just go and try to find where Barrett is or get started on his quest.
Done.
Yeah, there's some other quests you can do through dialogue and other things from this bar of Dustman's. You see a heavy-set man with dark skin and grim features. He's dressed in Dustman robes and is regarding you with a stony gaze. Greetings. You had a look of one lost. The man's voice is like some stone settling. Did the wind send you, or are you here with purpose? Who are you? I'm Emmerich, factotum and initiate of the Fourth Circle. This is your bar? If you measure ownership in copper, this is not my establishment. If you measure ownership in spirit, it is mine. What kind of logic is that? He pauses. Maybe he stays here all day, drinking. As if trying to emphasize a point. The dustmen here are my students. Oh, okay, that's why. They're under my protection. Can I ask you some questions? You might wait. I think I'm just going to say I'm searching for a ferret. Because I know all of this, basically have a fair idea about all this do or mean. I'm searching for a man named Ferret. Have you seen him? I don't know why you seek the collector Ferret. Collector? Collectors gather the dead and bring them to us. I don't know why you seek this collector. He stole something from me. Why do collectors gather the dead? They gather the dead for us, for copper's sake. You pay them for the dead bodies? Why? The streets are not a burial ground. The mortuary is where the dead are to be interred. I don't think they are really interred well, though. It is the duty of a dustman. Emery falls silent for a moment. For some reason, you feel he's trying to make a point. I don't know why you seek this collector Ferret. The third time he asks me about why I seeking this guy. Why? Is there something wrong? The collector Ferret has brought many corpses to the mortuary of late. One must ask where these bodies are from. I mean more about the bodies. Some are recent dead. They still have their last moments in their eyes. Many more bodies are centuries dead. The dust of ages lies upon their bones. One must ask where these bodies are from. Perhaps I could find out where these bodies are from. How do you do such a thing? I track down Ferret and ask him. That's pretty simple. If you spoke with the collector Ferret and returned with his answers, you have done a great service for the Dustman. Find out where the dead he brings to us are from, and you will be rewarded. Very well. I find Ferret, speak to him, and find out where these dead bodies he brings you are from. Do you know where he is? Your path is on our path. Your path is our path. Return here when you have the collector Ferret's answers. Yeah, can you tell me where he is? It's unknown to me where the collector Ferret is. He hides from the eyes of the dustmen. I will seek other collectors and ask them your question. Very well. But he doesn't know. I have come here in search of a journal. These eyes haven't seen no journal. Perhaps your search will take you elsewhere. Okay. Farewell. Let's check out the journal. There's our quest now. I did free Angar from his dead contract in return to his wife. Okay. Offered to look into the matter, and Emmerich promised. Okay, so this is where I jot the notes down regarding a certain quest. Alright guys, I think this is going to the stream. Thanks for coming, starting out in Planescape Torment. So far so good. We did search a bit more and interacted a bit more with the denizens of mortuary and was able to get a lot of experience and interesting items.
I'm gone.
Yeah, I wonder how this is all you know, gets all fitted out together. Maybe I can use like some charms and stuff if I don't forget to use them. So Baron is very well hidden. Okay. Oh, I see. So it's a long ways out still because my character is probably level 2 now. Level 4, okay. So I've studied with level 3 and then now I'm level 4. Okay, so we just keep traveling and adventuring and find out where Ferret is, and by the time we find him, I'll be level 7 or more. Yeah. So far so good. And yeah, we return on I think Friday. On Friday, I plan to do a shorter stream because I need to go somewhere very quickly. So I probably will just do 2 hours. And then I might have to start a bit early. So I put up a post tonight just to give you a heads up. I think the schedule return hopefully to regular time at 1 o'clock by next week. So once again, thanks for coming, and yeah, this game is very enjoyable, a lot of writing, but then it has some substance and consequences, so I like it so far. Alright guys, take care and see you soon. Goodbye for now.